I can with that personally. I feel like I've been pretty open about, who I am and what I do, and my actions have spoken to that. So, but if there's anything specific that you want to know about me and Antonio, anytime, yeah.
Well, that's why I pointed at Razor and like
Indeed,
Glitch.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
point at
but
Glitch
I
too. I'm like, and he doesn't have memories, but I feel like that's something we should do is figure out what his memories are and
would
like
agree. I
figure
mean,
out if he's thing, you know?
maybe if we found out more about everyone here and their past, we might be able to find out a good way to, tie all of our goals together here where we can, be helping each other at all times. I mean, sure, but
I
Well,
I also trust people's privacy at the same time, and if he doesn't want to speak on that stuff, that's fine. I trust actions more than words personally, but I'd be glad to hear.
well,
I I
if
chuckle a little bit and I say, "Ha! Unless there's some kind of crazy magic to bring back my memories, like I've told you all that I know."
well that, or we just go back where you come from in the Fey world.
Well,
Maybe
hopefully
maybe
this
someone
rumor,
knows you out there.
yeah, the rumor about the
You
Minotaurs in the Fey world might lead us to some answers for you.
you might not have your name, but you still have a past.
True.
As much as he can remember.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't remember enough to tell you whether this is safe or not. What
What?
happens if we run into a creature and maybe they want to kill me?
Well, nothing is
Like
Or
safe.
taking on a
Well,
vampire and a
we
construct, I feel like we could handle anything at this point.
we took you to dangerous places, and you still trust us and follow us. I'm sure we can, you know.
We may be a weird group, and some of us might not fit the mold, but we definitely protect each other. And as long as you stick with us, you don't have to worry about anything like that.
So there was some sort of interrupt with my internet, I guess, and it ended the stream. There was like an hour and a half that it did record, and then I just started like a part two that I'll append onto it. So we are live on Twitch again.
Cool.
hello, all you Twitchier.
Not sure what happened there, but yeah.
But indeed, I think I'm gonna look to Razor and even Absforth, and I kind of know what Absforth, but maybe we can hear what you guys think. It would.
Well, I'll go wherever. If we really want to solve the problem in the city, we have to find some minotaurs and try to start experimenting on that and see if we truly can make deluge out of it. It's only a theory so far.
Absolutely.
So
I'd love to find a way where we can make it, so we're all kind of progressing together. I guess is my main point here.
But it'd be
just
good
to
for
add a character real quick. So at this point, Glitch, you would know that was a bandit bow and a curse bow, and you intentionally gave it to him, and you would know that you were cursed and
Get
stuff.
rid of that shit.
Like, you would know exactly what that bow does, and
Right.
would your character tell us about that stuff? I mean, just
About a
because you're a
bandit
bandit,
bow? That's no longer
like,
my bow. I gave it away.
no, I'm saying like, I'm confused. Out of character, I'm
He's
out
a
of confused.
he's a fairy that likes to play tricks on people. Of course he wouldn't tell him about it.
So before we do that, can we get back? Like we're on a good
Yeah.
track here. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
try
more
and keep the
out of
conversation on like yeah, what we're doing as a group
Well,
here,
I
mission
was saying because
wise
it
and
comes down to
goal
like what I
wise.
was
Joe, that's
talking about in
something
the original thing,
Joe, that's
the original
something
conversation.
Joey, that's something that you can type in.
Well, he's saying he doesn't trust people because
The PvP and stuff.
because Potato gave Weasel a bow that cursed him, and Weasel just stole a potion from him. He thinks people are going against each other, but also
Yeah,
people have personalities,
fair.
and that's how they're going to act how they act, and in my opinion, it just provides a good opportunity to create dynamics between the party. It doesn't necessarily mean
Yeah.
that they hate you or they want to go against you. It's just a way to infuse their personality into the party, which might not always meet the standards of everybody else's personality or opinions.
Yeah, my
And at the
character
same
is
time,
chaotic neutral, and with this bow that was given to me, it makes me want to do like some banditry things, like steal
Right, but
or
at the same
whatever.
time, if
But
Jodab, doesn't, I mean, you got to respect the fact that, maybe Jodab doesn't want to engage in those types of things that way, and he just doesn't like that shit. I mean, that's kind of been evident.
get.
Maybe we just
I
don't
guess what
do
I'm
those
saying is
types of
that
things to Joe,
no, I mean the party is off limits from each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I was trying to get at. Like we're
It's
all
true,
on the
but
same side.
I understand. I think Mark Barker makes a good point though. Like it makes for great dynamics and stuff. But if it's something that you don't want to engage in, you just then just not do
That
it
kind
to
of
Joe. You know.
that kind of excludes you from any kind of camaraderie, though, and it kind of puts you out of the bubble.
I understand. It's like respect people's boundaries, but Joe doesn't want people to take any kind of
Yeah,
action that is
it's tough.
not like primarily good action towards his character. You can either respect that as a
I
character or
get.
not, but you know that what's going to happen, in his opinion, is he's going to be upset, and he's going to, like, hunt you to the ends of the earth to try to find a vampire noble when you fart in his face, instead of, like, just laughing it off and saying, oh, what a funny character that glitch is, or,
Yeah.
somebody comes back to the party and steals a potion from him, he's not going to be like, hey, where'd my potion go? Oh, you guys, it's going to be like, somebody stole my fucking potion, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
so
you
maybe we
gotta
just
realize
don't.
people are gonna act
Oh,
differently.
see,
No,
yeah,
just don't do those things to
well,
Joe.
literally,
Yeah,
the
that's
only
how my
reason,
that's my
Joe,
character.
literally the only reason
Ugh.
why I did it, you were sitting next
Oh,
to me.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm on board with that. Out of character, I'm on board. I think you did the right thing.
Okay.
I just,
No,
it
I'm-
personally, I think it just derail. I don't know. All right.
You're
Yeah,
right. It does.
It
it's
just kind of
derailing
derails
everything.
everything going on because Joe, the way you don't like, you just kind of brought it up like you don't really like it. So
My character
should-
doesn't like the trickery
If-
at all. Like,
If anybody wants
So
to play
what
pranks
happens?
on
You
me,
start
like, feel free,
fighting
I
and
don't really care.
hunting and running to grab Kaz and stuff, and like kind of unnecessary in my opinion.
At this point of the table, Absforth, who's been quiet the whole time, says, I will use myself as an example. Our poor little friend, Antonio Davis, has been the butt of many of my jokes. I've learned over time he's not the one to mess with, as he oftentimes overreacts. And then I'll grin at Glitch, because I saw him hand the bow off to Deffen. I don't know where Deffen went. I look around and I kind of try to hint the point at Deffen, but I don't see him, so I just kind of shrug and say, it's all about knowing the timing and the people you do these things to. This is something I've learned in my newer professions, and also, I've also learned that my actions can affect the party in a greater, general negative way. So sometimes you just have to think before you act, and fun is fun, but at a certain extent, it gets bothersome and causes rifts between good friends. And then I'll take a big bite of stew.
There's always going to be little problems like this when you have a group of adventurers like us that may have slightly different personalities, but our goals are aligned.
Did you?
We're gonna butt heads a little bit,
Did you say that the
But
bow
as long-
out loud, Parker?
but as long as we're
Yeah.
like working together, I think for the greater goal, which we've all done consistently so far, I think I'm willing to overlook some of these discrepancies that we may have in personality, if you will, because we work so well together.
Deffen stands up and goes, "What the fuck?"
I'll
I'm
raise
You've been
back
gone a long
5
time, bro.
And you hand me a fucking bow.
I raise my mug to Kazanlir and say, here, and ignore Deffen complaining about the cursed bow.
Yeah, we'll worry about that later, man.
Kazanlir,
And
can you do us a favor, Kazanlir?
I
Yeah,
walk over and fucking hand Joe back his
Can you,
freaking holy water, and I slam the bow down on the ground, and
Can
I'm
you
like,
can you tell us what is glowing in this room, and if there's any problem going on?
Well, that bow's obviously cursed. Yeah, we need to get rid of that thing. I cast detect magic.
in the cutest scrunchy little way possible, Deffen just
The thing
walks up
disgusts me.
just walks up to Kazanlir and is like, "Can you get this shit off me?"
I can't do anything about the curse now, but you can destroy that bow like right now.
Kill this over there.
Ninja.
Yeah.
People that are cursed, would it show? Would it detect magic?
The item glows red.
Yeah.
I
but
say-
what about the
Ron
people
is
that are
already
cursed?
Ron is just going to town on this thing already. I don't know what he's doing. He's beating the shit out of this bow right now.
Glitch,
I
you
say-
need to get that taken care of too, but we
I
can
raise
handle
my
that later,
eyebrow and
guys.
I'm like, curse.
We can
That
handle
bow
that
was
later.
cursed?
God,
I
dude.
know where you're going.
You
Parker.
know
Oh, the
it's cursed.
derail.
I smile at Glitch and I say, back to Kazanlir's point,
I
though.
can't take
We
it.
need
That
to
was,
we
what
need
the
to
fuck?
align our objectives
We
together.
just talked about it, and then it's like, derail.
So, according to the description in the Detect Magic spell, it says, for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And you learn its school of magic, if any.
Yep, that's nasty shit.
So you can detect a faint red glow of enchantment on the person and on the object as well. That matches.
Is there
So he
anybody
would
else
see it,
glowing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys need to go get that curse removed after the meeting, like first thing.
Everybody would have various
No.
glows because you're all covered in magic items at this point.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I wouldn't know any of that, but
Well, you
that
would see
bow's
a
fucking
faint red
nasty
glow.
magic.
But
Yeah,
you would
but
see. You might be able to see.
I
some
might
of the
see
people glowing
red on other
Is-
people too. Yeah.
Yeah, he just said you'd see it on creatures,
Right. No, I'll just.
including magic items.
He asked me about the bow. The bow's nasty shit. You need to get rid of that, and I do not want to touch it. That's
No wonder I felt weird.
Yeah, we'll have to take you to a cleric on our way out.
yeah, absolutely.
Would it affect Ron?
Hold on, this is out of character.
Ron's gone wrong.
Which is like,
Okay,
oh, I
so,
didn't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
Ron's,
A
no,
cursed
Ron's not affected
bow?
then, because Ron was beating the shit out of the thing. Anyways, Kevin.
The item was never identified. None of us knew it was
I
cursed.
tried,
No,
I
but
tried
he's
to stay
been
out of this,
attuned
but
to it.
I got
All I
dragged in.
said was it's nasty shit. I don't want anything to do with it.
If he has a magic item for more than 24 hours, he knows exactly what it does.
Everybody's gonna
Incorrect.
be glowing.
No.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
That is a homebrew rule that I have enforced that does not work. You can never identify an item just by having it for a day. Because I hate that rule. That rule is stupid.
Okay.
I'll see glowing on everybody. I'm not gonna be like, oh, red, blue. Oh, he's got like a purple glow. No, that bow is fucking nasty. You guys all look really pretty when I cast this spell, but that bow's gotta go. I don't like it.
But whoever had the bow
I look
before
over at you and I
holding
say,
it-
if we're speaking about curses, I slap a gold coin on the table. And I look at you, Casimir, and I'm like, why don't we get rid of your curses as well then, mister?
I took my armor off when we got back to the fort
Ooh.
Oh,
3 hours ago. No, I jump.
Anyone-
I break all the fucking plates. Like I just run across the table for the goal of.
And I look at everybody else and I say, don't you
My
say we should get rid of his curses as well?
And I
But
look
you
at the
can't
group,
call the kettle black.
I look
Nah,
at the group. Oh, does he
we
still
guys
have
know.
that shit?
Yeah, and everybody knows how the curse works and how to manage it, and it's been good.
I
You
just keep
let
my
me
jingly
take
jingly away from
all
him.
the fucking gold, man. Don't you know? And
So-
it's that simple.
But then we
And,
can just steal it from you, because that's our curse now, and we should bear that burden.
you know,
Exactly.
you guys do you, but you know, like, give me all
So-
the money. We haven't
But
had
we
any
can
issues
take-
because
we
I
can
always
take
give
your
it back.
burden
Do
away
I
from
not?
You
Yeah,
and
I didn't
steal
mean
it
to
from
derail
you,
us.
and two birds,
Just-
one stone.
Kef's like a banker. All the money has to be stored in his pocket.
Exactly. It's
But
the
if
only
he
way I
doesn't-
feel good about myself.
But if he
man.
doesn't know it's gone when we
It's-
steal it out of both his pockets,
extremely
isn't everybody
risky.
happy?
Well, don't worry about that fire. Be quiet, okay?
I stick my two pinkies in the corner
This
of my
may or
mouth
may
and
not have
whistle
happened
super
many, many
loudly,
times already.
trying to interrupt everybody.
But yes, this is very possible. Okay. Yes, absolutely.
You hear a piercing whistle enter the room.
Thank you.
Absforth looks around and says, "Guys, do you not understand that all these personal squabbles aren't important? The real important thing is there's two options we have here. We go to the Underdark, we explore, or we go to the Feywilds and find the source of the Minotaurs. All this is irrelevant. Like, there's no need to even get angry at each other over minor tricks and curses. If someone wants to wear cursed armor so they like gold, so be it. Just hide your gold from them. If someone wants to be a bandit and steal money, who am I to say that's a bad idea? But look at what's become of us. We've been fighting over this for the past. I look at my wrist like there's a watch there. I don't even know how long it's been. This has gone on
Mhm.
far too long. Let's make a decision as a party, align our goals, and get to business."
Chaotic
Agree.
motherfuckers.
but I think that everybody that has been handling that bow should probably see a cleric. Get these curses taken off of them.
Absolutely.
I
but
speak up and I say, just leave me out of all this.
Thank you,
craziness.
Absforth. Thank you.
I'm just here to help and be a team player. That's it. No
So
trickery.
all in favor of the Underdark, raise your hand.
I raise my hand.
I raise my hand, but
I
it's
say
a-
we let I don't give a shit.
What do you have to say, anyways? You don't even know
Uh,
what we're gonna be doing in the Underdark.
I thought disregard. I thought
I
I was
was
going somewhere
trying to
else.
tell him, and then he's all in a huff about his bow over here, you know?
No, I was
I
going
mentioned,
somewhere else with that.
I mentioned that the bow's not such a bad thing after all. It just makes you want money a little bit more, and who doesn't want more money?
It's not bad, just don't cross my path with any gold, man, and, we'll be fine.
Convert everything into platinum as quick as you can.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I never keep gold in my possession. It's all silver, platinum, or bronze, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that what you
Well-
found out? It's not just coin. It's
But-
just gold.
It's just
He
gold.
likes all
Yeah, it's just
coin, but he
gold,
will
but-
go to excessive amounts of.
It's like dwarven greed for gold. It's a
He's
curse
like
of
the dude
dwarven
off.
greed.
He's like the dude off Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Yeah,
like
I'm
you-
like with the ring. Yeah, exactly. Like you
My
could
precious.
throw gold down like a never-ending well, and I would jump after it. You know.
No, what I was trying to say there was I was getting ready to say something. I was trying to backcast there, but what I would really say in this situation is my character would say, as I said before, I'm just here to help. So whatever you guys have planned, just consider me hired help, like I said before.
Well, do you like Fey magics or do you like the Underdark where you can't see?
Right.
I
But the
can
point of this conversation, we're in this meeting here, is to find a way where, find out what everybody's after, everybody's goals, and try and figure out a way that we can align them. That's why we're here. So we need to hear what people want.
I will say I would like to go to the Underdark, but I believe that might be work for us to go in the Fey world, so we can allow our friend to maybe
Wow.
find who he is and also
Preventing a war in
give him a
Askelhorn.
chance to find himself, but develop himself too. There's better potential.
And
I do agree, Kazan. There,
uh,
if we can prevent the war in Askelhorn, that could give us more time to spend in the Underdark. It's gonna take us a long
Absolutely.
time in the Underdark, and in the Underdark.
I know.
Maybe
I say I
this-
simply want to go to the Underdark for my own purposes. Like I have goals that are currently located there, but it's not important to me which one we do first.
are these goals that you want to share with the group here, or no?
I'll say that I'll let you know that it is a job offered to me by the Thieves Guild, and as a member of the Thieves Guild, I'm not normally inclined to speak of the missions that offered to me, but I will say it is to steal an item from a very powerful wizard.
I'll go ahead and say this in front of everybody at this point, but as long as what you're doing still aligns with what I got going on with the City Watch, and your goal is the same as mine, which is good in the end, then like keep doing what you're doing. No worries.
I'm
I need
not.
to-
I say it will be directly beneficial to you the most, Kazanir.
Fair enough, and I'll kind of turn to everyone else, and it's kind of Absworth and I. It's kind of how we operate, and as you can see from the bickering earlier, Absworth and I might be the furthest apart from anybody here in this room, but we found a way to work together towards our common goals. So, how do we get everybody in that boat with us? Is kind of what I'd hope to achieve. But if everybody say, I'm here just to go along for the fights and stuff, tell us a little bit more about what you want out of life. Where do you want to go as an individual? Do you want to develop some new sort of magic or learn some new weapons? I don't know.
So Defin grabs a Sharpie
I'm gonna
and
glare
a
at
postcard,
Razor.
a Sharpie and a postcard, and writes mercenary on it and slaps it to his forehead.
When Devin reaches for the Sharpie, Ron cringes a little bit.
Why are you backstorying my character? Do you want to fuck my cat? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm not backstorying your character. I'm just noticing Ron's reactions. That's not your
Oh, okay.
character. It's your
Okay.
pet.
Ron is very much my character.
He is Ron. Did you not know this?
Yeah.
You didn't know Defin was playing Ron this whole time, and Defin is the sidekick.
Surprise. No. Anyways, but yes,
What-
that's what I did.
What about you, Morcannon? You still after this vampire lord? I know we let him escape, but is that kind of
Well, he's
still
not
your
the
main
Lord.
thing?
But
Oh
he's-
yeah, not the main guy, right? But yeah.
And that would be finding him would be a good clue. There's probably a vampire nest somewhere in the underworld. But before that, I'd like to be able to find a magical sword that I heard about. A legend of a sword that was in the Underdark.
Why your hate for vampires, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, just
I
kind of
think
let
I-
you be the vampire guy for a while, but
I think I shared that a little while ago, but
well,
my family has been destroyed by
I
the Lord
was
Vampire.
yeah. I was
And
just
then,
with Glitch and Def in here.
and then I
Get
pull my
everything out.
shirt and I show you that skull tattoo that I have, like kind of
Mm.
encaving, and that was from a curse from an item that was owned by an ancient Lord Vampire, and that's the person I'm looking for.
Fair enough, you know. And as you guys saw, like we went after the vampires, which may be somewhat of a personal quest for Morkan here, but what it benefited everyone as a group. It got us in with the Baron, got me the FaceTime I needed for him to realize that I'm the man for the job as the captain of the City Watch. Like, so kind of all worked out well together, and that's what I'm hoping we can do. And if you guys don't really have any good ideas, then let's just we can just go to the Fae and see what happens. Maybe develop some shit. Yeah, I don't know, but getting everybody tied into the like big plot of Askelhorn taking over the kind of gaining more power there, I think is. I don't
Wait,
know.
so what's going on in Askelhorn?
I mean, like,
Glitch
you know,
asks.
There's a
we're
deluge problem.
yeah, we're
He
gaining.
does. I don't think Glitch knows in character, so he wants someone to explain.
Well, essentially this Leogami Woodleaf, the guy that I was competing with for Captain of the City Watch. You remember him?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, he was in charge, or at least in part, of an organization, underground organization, if you will, in Askelhorn that was hunting centaurs and harvesting their hooves for deluge. And they were creating a drug that had negative effects, as seen by what happened to Jara. And I know you probably only saw him at the end, but maybe you didn't even see him. But the old captain of the City Watch was the head of this underground operation, and he became hooked on the stuff, and it ended up killing him in a short period of time. He just kind of deteriorated and faded away. So I can't let a drug like that go rampant in a town. First of all, that we're trying to make safe, and second of all, we found a way, maybe an alternative to the deluge that is much safer and can actually benefit everybody in the town as opposed to harm them. And that's where Moorcan and Absforth kind of come in. Absforth is using, I won't say anything more than he's using his influence to help us gain, I would say, supplies slash production, things we need to get this operation going.
Yeah,
Moorcan
but
is the brains of the whole thing,
what's the
and
benefit of deluge? Why keep it? Why not just completely get rid of it?
Oh, it
well, in my
allows you
experience
to.
is, especially growing up, if you get rid of a drug, if you will, or something that people may be addicted to, like it's only going to be replaced with something else, maybe even something worse. So
Well,
if
it's a.
we can replace it with something that actually helps, doesn't it like help with you magic users, with your spells, right?
It's
But
very
doesn't
good for
that create
people.
a?
It's very good for people that don't do magic.
It gives magic to the non-magical, so
That's
fighters
right.
can
That's
cast
right.
spells if they've taken deluge.
I mean, I don't do the stuff, I knew it was something with spells. But
I've
yeah,
never
so
needed this stuff.
I'm just
No,
Yeah,
worried
but
about getting rid of the negative part of
It's
it.
popular in
the-
Askelshorn because Askelshorn is basically run by wizards that are doing wizard duels and stuff. So the
Mhm.
benefit of being able to take a drug that can give you the ability to counterspell is pretty strong. If a wizard comes
Right.
at you with a nasty spell and you can counterspell it even though you're not a wizard, that's powerful.
And we,
And if
we
we
do
can
have.
find a
so
way
if
to
I drink
harness
it, I
that,
can get counterspell, huh?
but if we
We
can find a way to
do.
harness that without
Yeah.
it like killing people, like making them just deteriorate, shoot,
We
like
know how to make a
that'd be huge.
version. We do not know how to make a version that is not addictive and dangerous. But the problem though is that it requires killing centaurs, and the centaur population is against and forming a force that might try to attack the city.
Right. They
Well, yeah.
actually have
Well, I
threatened
mean,
to declare war on Askelhorn if we don't, first of all, stop the hunting of centaurs, and second of all, give them a scapegoat, if you will. That brings me back to Leogami Woodleaf. But I might be saying too much now, but I do trust you guys.
well, I
And
can't blame the
we
centaurs for being upset about it. I mean, if something required human hands to make, would you go around
Absolutely.
murdering people? Like it just
Absolutely.
seems a bit far
Absolutely.
fetched.
We've only had great relations with the centaurs we've run into. There's absolutely no. Yeah. Thank you, Glitch. I'll nod. Like, I appreciate your instincts there.
and that's why we're kind of thinking of experimenting with the same body parts of from minotaurs because they are close.
Which brings us
Yes.
back to the rumor of minotaurs being in the Fae, which also leads to hopefully helping you find out about yourself,
You
Glitch.
see, this is what I meant. This is great. if I didn't even know anything about the Leogami Morningfall thing, but I could have assisted you with this chasm there
Well, we haven't really had a
from
chance
a different
to
way.
discuss it in detail. You know, it's something that Absworth and I have had a little time to talk about, and
Well, I could
Razor
have.
and I have talked about a bit. But that's why we're here, and that's why I'm telling you guys now. And I mean,
I just want us to be all open about these things, because I do have very close ties with Edwin Ruidian. She's one of my great friends, and I could
absolutely,
speak to her, from the Bard's
perfect.
College at least.
Absolutely, which is why yeah, that's why I was saying like your influence with the Bard College could be great in this plan. So that's beautiful, Antonio. Yeah, that could be of great use. And just so you guys know, like Leo is a bad dude. Like I just want to make that clear. Like he was hunting centaurs and shit. So I think it is just, to prove his guilt and maybe make him be the fall guy for this, which he should be since he's in charge of it now, from my understanding. And that would please the Baron and stop a war. That's huge, huh?
Well, if we stop the war, I'm sure that could help you a lot and get a better position too in the city.
Antonio's influence with Inwin's great, and like hopefully Glitch, we'll find out some stuff about him and maybe he'll figure out a way that he's capable of helping out as well.
Well, I would like to make sure that the fork profits from all this at the end, though. If we're going to be doing all this work, it would be nice for us to be
Yeah.
able to produce the product, the good one, so
So-
we can actually stop, the people that are working in the underground causing problem to the city, and maybe be able to make a little bit of profit for this fort.
Well, I do hope to
So
have you in charge of production or at least, organize the infrastructure to handle that, Morgan.
Well, that's like
Uh,
anything, though. We need the ingredients.
Hence why we gotta go to the Fey Realm, right, guys?
Yeah.
so tell me
Labs,
this,
we're good. We
would
have
you?
labs, and we can extend that, but is the logistics of bringing in the material. We have to find solutions for
Right,
that.
right. What's that,
So
Potato?
so tell me, the group that we have formed here, is it simply a group formed to stave off this deluge and create a healthier alternative? Is that why you all came together?
That's kind of short term where we've kind of ended up. We came together just randomly, a couple of us on the boat. We met in a bar, the classic tale of how adventurers meet up. But
But
what
usually
about Askelhorn?
they have a grand goal, do they not?
Yeah,
What is
that's
our grand
leads me to
goal?
my next point, and I'm gonna look over to Razor and I'm gonna say there's also this whole thing about like the end of the world, and I'll look to Razor and say he might know a little bit more about that. Whether he wants to share or not, I don't know, but that's all I really know. Like the end
Well,
game is to save the fucking
I, ra-
world,
I
guys.
raise
my
I raise an
Right?
eyebrow and I'm like, end of the world. You don't think
And
this is important information that we could have used before?
I don't know how much I believe it. Honestly, it sounds so far-fetched and fantastical that I don't know. But
Well, I never
uh,
thought I would have lost all my memories before, but it happened. But
I've seen
weird
some
things
crazy
happen in this
shit.
lifetime.
That's why I'm not sure anymore, and I don't know. Razor might be able to find more out. I think that's kind of his thing. He's kind of quiet, but I'm telling you, I think he's like actually like the savior of the world or something. Maybe like I get that kind of vibe from him. So
I,
just
I
gotta let
wouldn't
him do his thing.
I wouldn't state that. I've been regularly checking in with the Divinorium. A very strong wizard has foreseen the end of the world, starting in Askelhorn.
Okay,
Um,
so it is real.
I mean, as real as what I've told you, um,
Mm.
it's far off, but apparently we are at the eye of the storm. This is the events that lead are happening now, and even though it is a far off prediction, our actions now can change it.
Mm.
That is what I've been told.
Fair
I feel
enough,
like
and
I've
I
heard this
think
story before.
yeah, I think that all of our actions so far to gain more power and influence and prestige, if you will, in Askelhorn is only kind of leading us in that direction. We've kind of just gone with the flow of just fixing things in Askelhorn, and it's kind of led us to this, and
Hmm.
a place where we might actually be able to do something about that. Have the power, the support, and the resources to save the world. Shit, we
And
can
what
do it.
about you? What about you, Defin? Are you still after that dragon?
Ooh,
Uh,
a dragon.
I mean, something that you guys just said kind of interested me. Learned a little bit about Ron while I was gone, but have some interest in the Fey realm. You know,
And I have
what's
interest in
going
dragon.
going on over there? The dragon, always of interest. I mean, who doesn't want to slay a dragon?
Slay? I want to ride a dragon.
Good luck getting close enough and taming one, my friend.
I
And that
I,
dragon, I would
I
never
float
try
up
to
like
get
5,
close
10
to it.
feet in the air from my seat, and I say, "Oh, I have no problem reaching them."
We've met that dragon, and I can tell you one thing: you would not last a second on that back.
But yeah.
You'll hear Absworth mumble. I thought it was kind of nice.
But my ultimate goal here is to find out what has still happened to my old master. But I'm sure I'll find clues along the way, and if I can do anything to help you all as I'm going along, kind of have some plans to maybe start up my own mercenary hall house, something of the sort one day. So I figured, why not start
I
learning how to help others here.
I
Well,
look
hey,
over at Absforth and I'm like, "Hey, Absforth, have you told him yet?"
I raise an
I-
eyebrow questioningly.
I puff my chest out and point out my little badge on my shirt that says Pillars of Olympia.
Oh, yeah, I will mention that we formed a guild, and I'll actually look and kind of crane my neck and see if I can see it out the window. And I say, if you look out the window by the back gate there, you can actually see the roof of a building. That is our second guild hall for our brand new guild we formed, the Pillars of Olympia.
We
are
filled out all the
information
paperwork at the scribe's office and everything. We are official.
I tell you what, Def, I don't know if you've seen how busy that tavern's been, but this might not be a bad spot for an operation like that.
Well, I mean, like I said, doesn't sound like a bad place to start and learn. So,
It is a place to learn.
All you
long
need is
as
a little
there's
long brew.
as long as there's a job to be had, a monster to be killed, I'm along for the ride. So, if it gets me
Well,
closer to finding some more information out, then I'll be
This-
happy to oblige.
This guy seems simple. I like this guy. Rest of y'all motherfuckers, damn. Me included.
I say,
So,
I mentioned that I'm
yeah.
willing to put my own personal goals on the back burner to go to the Feywild and help glitch out, and possibly.
Well,
discover
that brings up the point of a time issue. The Minotaur kind of seems kind of time sensitive, and what you got going on. I mean, if it's critical, like we can rediscuss and
I'm-
reassess. But
I'm curious, if we do decide to go to the Feywild, how are we going to get there?
that I have no idea. I was hoping you guys, smart guys, would know about that. Maybe glitch.
And then I mentioned also that didn't we get a job from the Baron to go investigate the deserts to the east as well? I mean, we can't forget that.
Yeah, airships,
Mhm.
right? Something about
think
airship and
we might want to
the
go
city,
to.
floating cities. I would love to see
Probably
that.
we'll want to go to the underworld before we go out there. I think.
I mean,
Yeah, I think that might come a little later. We should definitely handle the centaur thing first before
Okay.
that.
I mean, I've plane
ahead.
shifted before, but it took a powerful caster to take me to another plane of existence.
But
Glitch,
spoke to Tina
where
about
did-
that.
Yeah, I have
before.
no idea how to get there, guy.
Glitch, when you woke up, where did you wake up?
In the forest somewhere?
But where? Was it where we
Uh,
met you the first time in the city up north?
Hmm.
You mean by
I don't
Tina's
know.
house?
I woke up in a forest and I wandered for days. Eventually, I ended up in the forest somewhere where I found weary travelers and I asked them for food and I asked them for clothing, and they luckily they helped me out and I was able to get by, and I ran into a town and finally met other people.
Are we talking about trying to travel
What
to
town?
the Fae? Is that
Yes.
that
No,
what
I
I'm
don't-
gathering here?
I don't recall the name of the town. It was very hazy. Whenever I first
Location,
woke up, everything was just a blur.
Yeah, yes, Stefan.
Um,
Indeed.
is there anybody that I don't know, maybe might have a little bit of might be a little bit better at history, maybe a little bit of good insight.
Well, there is a archaeologist right next to you.
Yeah, we both can look into.
And
If I had access to a
But I was,
library, I could probably find some information.
I was quite perceptive. I might have seen a little bit of an interaction earlier there between you and old Ron, Professor. Maybe we spend a little bit of time together, you might be able to find out where old Ronnie boy there's from,
I mean,
and
I'm
maybe.
I'm covered in fey magic, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Ah, I don't know. Maybe
My
if
character
you
is
put your
fey.
minds together, you guys
So-
might
I'll
be able to
turn to
figure out how to get
Antonio
back.
then. Well then,
Yeah.
do you know how to get there?
Last I spoke with Tina when I was getting these boots made, and I showed him the boots. I put my boot on the table, like, look at that, boom. She was making my boots, and I was talking about my bards, like College of Glamour that I am a part of, and she was telling me about glamour and how it's essentially fey magic that I use. This was after I was charmed in the forest, um, outside her area. Which
We
she,
might want- we
I
might
think
wanna go
there's
back,
magic,
yeah.
fey magic in those woods.
Everybody knows that
That's
already,
why I
though.
asked.
That's where Glitch came from, so you know there's an entrance there, but
Well,
it's pretty
he's
far
saying
away.
He doesn't. That's why I just said, like, so Glitch was Boswick the town that you were talking about? The town you met us in?
No, no.
I
He met us.
suppose.
He met us in the city before Boswick.
No,
I don't-
He met
I don't
us.
remember
He met us in
the,
Boswick.
He was in the woods just adjacent to where Tina's hut is, and
Yeah.
that's where he portaled in.
That's the town next to where we were.
Which it wasn't Bostwick, was it? It was the other one?
Yeah.
Could
The
be.
one
Can't
up the
remember
river?
name, but
The
I
little
could-
town?
I
Tina's,
could
Tina's
find
house
out.
is in Boswick.
Riverdale or
No, it's not.
No, I had the wizard tower there. That the guy that wants
Yes.
us to map the Underdark.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
pretty
I'm
far,
telling you right
though.
now, Tina was in Bostwick.
It is really
No, she
far
was
from
not in
us now.
Boswick.
Okay, when we flip the table, you're gonna see she was
Is-
outside Bostwick.
She's not in Boswick.
What?
Even if it's the
What?
other town, it's also just as far away.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're both up north on that river. Like they're Boswick and the town.
It's in the town where the
They're close
cousin
to each
of
other.
Kyle is. That's where Tina
Yeah.
is. She's like.
There's like a
north of-
mine there, some kind of mine that Barker or Absworth was getting something from. I don't know, some kind of mine,
That was
stone or something.
Something like that. Where
I don't
the
remember the
guards,
name.
You know
So
the
what, you
guards,
think-
Joe. You know the guards that when we like the dude that was in prison that we were like trying to find. a way to
yeah,
get
that
him
was Bostwick.
out? No, that's
but-
not Boswick.
Okay.
Because I had never been.
Well,
in
either
Boswick.
way, like
is
that's a
Boswick.
long way away. Do we have
I'm
anywhere
telling you, it's
else?
fucking Bostwick, guys.
No.
Like, I don't
I
understand.
don't remember where.
I have it in my
I don't-
fucking notes right here.
I don't remember
Bostwick,
either.
Mayor Whitecheck.
It's Bostwick.
Fuck,
Whitecheck.
man. Like, I'm
The one that
telling you,
had the-
that's fact. It's not
Bostwick
a debate.
had
Don't you
Oh,
gaslight
cemetery.
me, harumph.
What was the other? What was the other
Okay.
town that had the mine and shit? What was the name of that one?
Marrow Berenzian.
That was Twain.
Mensa Baranzan?
Twain. That's
Twain
it.
was the other one I'm thinking of.
That-
Twain is the
that's-
mining
yeah,
town
That's
with
the one
the
that has
Tower
the
of
wizard
Crust.
tower. Yeah.
The Wizard Crust is
exactly.
in fucking Twain.
Yeah, and that's just east of Boswick, up the river.
Yes, they're pretty close.
So I think that's what you were thinking about, Chris.
Oh no!
Is
No!
Twain.
No, I thought it's not the town where. What is the name of the town where Boswick went and left?
Boswick.
He was
We
Bostwick's
went,
in the
yeah, we went
woods.
to Bostwick, and then we went to the barbarian tribe. It was like,
It was like
out-
just outside of Boswick, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Twain was the little town where there was a wizard's tower where you talked to this wizard and he had an entrance to the Underdark and
Yeah,
it
he
gave you
wants
all
us to
sorts
map
of
the Underdark
information.
for him.
Yeah.
He has like
I-
maps and shit, and he wants us to map more of it for him.
a
Yeah,
wizard.
the town we gotta go is the
Mhm.
one.
A
where
wizard
there was
named
that,
Kruss.
crypt, that cemetery that we went underground.
The
And,
graveyard, now
Yeah, the graveyard.
consecrated ground. Cultists, priests of Nurgle.
That's a long
access to the
travel, though,
Underdark.
guys. I mean, I agree that's probably an entrance for sure, right? But is there anything closer?
But we still
or,
have
you
to
know?
go check on the road
Well-
that's being built.
I
If
mean,
we're
we
talking
could
about, if we're talking about going somewhere and trying to help restore my memories, is it some kind of magic? Is there some kind of restoration spell to restore my memories, or could this trip just be futile? I mean,
Well, I
Well,
definitely think
maybe
we should talk to
Tina.
Kruss on the way
Which-
to that area, and Tina
And-
might know as well.
yeah,
The
Tina's
trip's
a
not
very
futile.
powerful potion maker, and she probably knows about enchantments and things like that. I wouldn't be
And
surprised.
if you remember, Glitch, we're going for Minotaur supply anyways, so this is hopefully it helps you out, but we're mainly going to
If I could interject a little bit, there's 5 merchant caravans here, and they travel extensively through the high forest. You might ask them.
Hmm.
That's a good idea. Thank you, God.
Ah,
He
the
prays to his
Divinorium
God
has
for a
spoke.
second while he's
Hey,
thinking
guys,
about the end of the
Voice
world.
just bellows out
On my
in the
way in.
halls.
A tiny
Oh my
Moradin
God.
just appears on your
Oh,
shoulder and
shit.
says, "Maybe you should ask the merchants."
Hey guys, on my way in, I saw 5 caravans. You know what those were all about?
Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna start casting Find Familiar. By the way, I haven't done that yet.
They,
since I
All
got
right.
that spell.
They usually
So-
come into the fort and they sell us all kinds of goodies.
Like I said, Dev, it's been a while, man. We're kind of a big deal now. Like, people come to us to sell us good stuff, you know? That griffin in the corner you see there, my new pet, was actually brought by one of these merchants.
Ah,
So-
maybe they might have some information we could
Oh, yeah,
wasn't-
info. You're
yeah,
right.
info.
They
Yeah.
might.
We kind of buy out their
Is that
whole
you?
supply every time, but yes.
Information.
That's how you roleplay
seek.
Twitch.
Oh,
That's how you
okay.
roleplay Twitch.
Whoops.
Curse you, meta.
Yeah, let's go ask the merchants how to get to the Fey Realm, guys. Does
Hold
that
on.
sound
We all
Hold
good?
on.
Are we
We
all
still
good
haven't
though,
finished
guys?
our
We're on the
food.
same page. We're good.
Or our ale.
Well,
Where's the
I'll
food
turn to
first?
Razor and be like, thank you for opening up a little bit, Razor, and obviously, let us know. Like, if you learn anything more about that, that is of the highest priority. So,
Also,
I'll
Devin, I
drop
want to hear
anything
more
to
about
help
this
you.
dragon. Because I totally want a pet dragon or to ride one. Just
Hey.
saying.
Just pause. Have any of you watched the movie that Don't Look Up?
Yep.
No.
I kind of
Don't
feel
look
like
down.
we're living out the plot of this. We
It's
just
really
got told
good.
the world is gonna end and we're totally ignoring it, guys.
It's a really good movie.
No, we're actively trying to fix
We
it.
gotta get stronger to be able to fight the final boss. You know.
Okay.
Cool.
Anyways.
Krias,
Yep.
do you have the strongholds thing open? Just real quick, I saw what you typed there.
Sports.
Yeah.
All right, so on the very first page, I think you see buildable structures.
Mhm.
So those are like all the options and how much they cost and like how many room points they give, right? So if you wanted to just add 1 room point, like you just buy like a
Okay.
little
Addition of
house and add it to the fort, like a little 1-room building, right?
Okay.
Or you could spend 25,000 and buy like an estate and put it right outside the fort, like a big 4-room house. Yeah, so
What about me?
So what?
can I
what?
can I
what
buy a
are we
2,500.
looking for then?
I got
What are
money.
we-
Can I buy a house?
it would cost you 5,000 gold total. You'd need 2,500 to get a room point, and then another 2,500 for the library. We did have 2 room points, but I just spent 5,000 gold to fill them with the arcane thing for Razor and the creature, the griffin roofs to hold
Yeah.
creatures. So we're out of room points at the moment, so we'll have to spend money to construct, more
More space.
buildings. Yeah, and
How many?
long term we got to start thinking about like, big time expansion around the fort. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting way ahead of myself there.
What's the gold to platinum ratio again? 1,000.
10.
Metric 10.
Yeah.
10
10
gold
to
is
1.
1 plat.
Okay, so it cost me like 5 grand pretty much to build the library.
So it'd be like 500 platinum.
I'll
Yep.
throw in like 500 gold. I'm kind of broke right now. I just spent 5,000, but I'll throw in 500 since I did use the room points. So like I'll throw in 500 gold to help you with that.
Money bags
No,
over there.
I
Dang.
want. I don't. I don't want
I'm
your help
pretty broke.
anymore for that because you've already helped a lot with
Fair enough.
the lab, the alchemist room, and all the gardens.
That's fair. That's true. And I did just buy something for Razor, and yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's something
but,
a lot
you
more
know,
selfish than
Yeah.
it's more for me. So
Earlier you were talking about spoils for the fort. Like, I pretty much all the money I make, man, I'm just putting in the fort,
well, glitch
for everybody.
glitch.
So
If you're looking to build a structure, what we could do is build a guild hall or a lodge together.
We already have a guild hall.
I just really enjoy it's what I want to spend my money on. I love it. I want to build a fucking
Yeah, but
city.
We
You
need
know?
We need room points. If I want to
Yeah,
add something
yeah,
and you want
absolutely.
to add something.
Oh, you're talking
What about
just
tower?
building. I built a guild hall already.
3 room points for 15,000.
Yeah, a dungeon or a barrow. That would be cool. A
It'd
dungeon.
be cool. What if we had some kind of magic tower, like a tower? What you could use it as a lookout. We could also use it for, a Magus
Did you
tower.
build it like somehow over that, trap, that mode of trap spikes we have? So it's like kind of like a gatehouse over the way through.
Build. What do you
We
want
have a
to build?
gatehouse, though,
Which
right
building
here.
you're talking about?
Right, but it's like this side of the moat. I'm saying like build like a
Oh.
just kind
Oh,
of
like
like
a
a
double gatehouse.
Like a
yeah,
fort
just
you're
like an
talking about?
extension. Think of like an airlock or
What's
something
this?
on a spaceship, right? Like you
Or-
have like a little extension to the gate that extends
Yeah,
to
but we
the
don't
choke
have
point.
anything. We don't have anything on this side, like on the
Dude.
other sides.
A tower would be cool, glitch.
Right?
I'm
Once you
saying,
fly
yeah, you
out
like
of the
extend
tower.
it out here over the where the spikes are, so then if anything else
Yeah.
tries to attack us again, like
Oh,
they either
like
have to go through that gate tower
to
or the
cover
spikes.
to cover the bridge. You're saying?
I don't
Yeah,
want to get
yeah,
into some
like
What's
an
some
this?
airlock.
combat
Bridge.
before we get off
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, right.
I
Can
don't
we?
know about that, you know. I'm having-
I bring up this. Well, the bards have been were a little. I give them my report about the bards and everything like that, and I bring up this. I kind of feel like it's unsafe here still, though. I don't know if you guys remember. Did we ever take care of that cemetery that's underneath here? You know?
No, there's still a ghost hunting
There's
our
still a
basement.
ghost, yeah,
We
floating
should
around.
probably take care of that while we're in town, since we're rested and whatnot.
Like I borrowed his old lab to make
Yeah,
the
but isn't
alchemist lab.
Isn't that kind of like unimportant?
Yes.
No, I meant
No,
I
no,
wanted.
no.
We still gotta do
Wait.
that. I mean,
Eventually.
that's our quickest entrance to the underworld right now.
Yep.
And that's
Yeah, but we're not going.
something that we want
we
to
have
go
a
in
threat
and see.
literally right underneath us right now.
Well, he's in prison.
But-
He's kind of stuck in that room, so he's not coming out. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Okay. Been there how long? You think he's just gonna pop out one day? You know, like
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying we have unhallowed ground that needs to get hallowed.
yeah, but we don't have anybody that could hollow the ground.
No, we would.
But we
have
also
to,
can't have anyone send for someone to come do it until we clear that ghost. I want to fight the ghost. That's what I'm trying to say. Out of character.
You just want combat, period.
I want to do something.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about doing, though. We're talking about going out and going to another town. And during travel, we're likely to run into bandits or creatures, you know.
Or that. I mean,
It's better than just standing here doing nothing this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, are we
But
done?
we gotta figure out what we're doing still. We don't know.
Oh.
Are we doing the Underdark? Are we doing the
I
Feywild?
thought this was
I
really,
thought we were-
really
we're
good
going to the
role
Feywild.
play shit going on.
I thought we were going to the Feywild, like an
So
hour ago.
where are we gonna go to the Feywild? We're gonna go ask wizards,
Confused,
right?
Joe.
On the way
Like
there?
just a little bit ago, you were like, "This is what I'm talking about. This is great RP," and now you're like, "I thought we were going an hour ago."
Well,
Like,
yeah, let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
do it.
Let's go under the
let's
have
town
your
and
cake
fight
and
the
eat it
ghost.
too, bro.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Little question for you, Kevin.
Yeah, what's up?
When you build those two rooms, was that built? What building was it built in?
So the Griffin Roost is in the tower over here, in the corner.
Okay.
It's like gonna be where the Griffin chills. That's gonna be the Griffin Roost, and then the Razors was wherever he wants it, the arcane place.
So what was put inside of the guild hall?
The Guild Hall? Which
Yeah,
one's the
It's-
Guild
it's-
Hall?
It's literally a guild hall for the Pillars of Olympia.
Large cargo
Yeah,
covered car.
isn't that like a building? The Guild
Yeah,
Hall is that?
It's just I built a house and turned it into a guild hall. So it's
Yeah.
like another it's like another
Think dining hall, I guess.
base.
Right?
It's another base for our guild to meet up and have members of our guild come to.
Is this place over here?
Yeah,
It's
because
pretty
I'm
cool that there's
looking-
another room over here.
Depending on the building that you construct, it gives you a bonus room, huh? So
It's
when
not. It's not.
It depends on
inside
which
the
one. Yeah.
Fort. It's just its own standing building, and I built whatever it was. I built it. It didn't. It wasn't the house that had the bonus room. It was just one of them that had a different effect. I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
I'll look it up in a minute.
yeah, because since we have a fort, it comes automatically with an armory.
Oh, Chris, if you buy this one room, its bonus is a half cost room. So if you
I
buy
know.
the cottage or medium house, it's only, $37.50.
Yeah, it
So-
costs us half. But the thing is that if Glitch and I we wanted to build something different, that'd
Build
be cool
the estate and get the library as a bonus.
Hey Ninja,
Well,
I just
yeah.
put something in chat.
For a cool
All right,
drive.
Antonio, you talked me into it.
If we bought
I'll
the
tell you my
45 or the-
background.
Okay,
the-
Devin, you
It
go
all
to
started
the
when I was a
caravan.
table.
My mom pooped me out of her birth canal.
The timing of all that, though, Ninja talking over him right at that, that's great.
Well, Fireweasel's trying to do things in chat, which are like essential that I do like in verbal form. So
I'm trying to progress the
Oh,
storyline.
sorry.
There we go.
I'm ready. Let's
I'm gonna
keep
go
going.
check with the caravans, guys.
Isn't
Yeah.
Devin like level 2?
too late. Devin already
Yeah,
left
level
and did it
4.
while you were in there arguing. So Devin,
Yeah.
by yourself at the
my way.
caravan, the caravan master who sells books is here, and he sees you approach. Haven't
Hi.
seen you before. Would you like to buy a book?
Yeah, books have a lot of great information in them. What do you got?
He has a variety of books. Whatever Creus didn't buy yet, they're on a card in here.
That looks quite picked over.
Not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
I got everything that has like
This
a
one.
bonus to roll.
Did you delete them?
I don't think so. None of that card.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can remove it if you want.
Yeah, anytime you buy something, you should remove it from the card so nobody else buys it. Anyway, he'll show you his stack of rare books. Many of them look quite old.
There you go.
Two.
There's 2 pages, though. He's got these and these.
Potato, look in
Oh.
the D&D.
On
board.
down by a monster side is locked. So Devin is going to ask about this sublime compendium of Aurora.
I love Sublime.
What I got.
Those are all mundane books, by the way.
Did you know that if you're in a Sublime cover band, you do have to practice Santa?
There are no more magical books there, by the way. He's already
Eh.
picked them all.
So he has to pull out a bottle of holy water and drop a drop of it onto the book before it'll open up. And then he'll show you some of the pages. It's mostly religious text describing various religious functions.
I appreciate it, but looks like appears most of these are further than what my expertise calls for. But I do have a question for you. In your travels, ever heard of the Fae or been to the Fae realm?
I have. We are in the High Forest, and the High Forest has many portals to the Feywild, though they are difficult to find. I'll tell you a tale. In the autumn, as I was traveling, I encountered a patch of forest where the aspen trees were as bright red and orange and yellow as a live flickering flame of fire. A big wind blew, and for a brief few moments the fallen leaves twirled into a portal through which I could see the Feywild. I could mark it on a map if you would wish to go there.
I call over to the group and I say, hey, any of y'all got a map? The High Forest by chance?
Yes. I pull out a map.
All right. He marks the location.
He marks
It's-
it right next to Boswick.
It's to the southeast in the forest.
How far? How far is it from where we're at?
Day's travel?
That's not too bad. We could leave and be there right away.
Around 20 miles from here.
Appreciate your information, and I flip him a gold piece.
Ah,
I
thank
say
you, thank
we
you.
enjoy our dinner and start in the morning.
I'm gonna
Get a
poke.
good night's sleep, prepare.
I'm gonna poke in over here after he's done talking, and I'm gonna ask the caravan guy if he has any information on like memory spells or memory loss. Anything that could help me restore memory that I might have lost. Or
Now,
tales of creatures that eat your thought, or anything that leads to this.
that I cannot say, but I have heard of a potion. I believe it was made from some sort of mossy creature.
V, hold on.
A potion.
A potion?
Yeah, it's a potion that can steal memories from you. Blank the mind. Bad
know,
business. I like my mind.
Yeah, I did too before it was stolen. I assume.
Maybe it's related to the mossy creature and the potion of forgetfulness that I've heard of.
Do you have a book on it or anything?
We
Or
done
is
with
this
dinner?
I do
just
not.
lore and tales? Ah.
Just lore.
Huh.
Yeah, we would need a library.
Well, thank you. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Haha, get it? But yeah.
Ha ha.
He'll refer to it as mind moss.
Ooh.
Devin not being the
Mine.
brightest, he asks him one last thing real quick. He says, "How much for the rest of that vial of holy water you got there?"
25 gold.
Oof. Oh, yeah. I tell you what, and hands it over and immediately pours it over his head and shakes it off and hopes that removes the curse and walks
It does
back
not.
inside.
Holy water definitely will not remove a curse, unfortunately.
Defin's not the brightest.
The Magister. We have a Magister. Go talk to the Arcanist or the Magister, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
Devin doesn't know this shit. He's
I thanked the guy and I tossed him a gold coin as thank.
2 gold coins
I didn't
for a
see the
little bit
chat
of
in
information.
there, Kev. I
That's
didn't see
right.
what you were
Information
typing
is very
before.
powerful.
why does it keep? Damn it, keep doing that.
Anyways,
Yeah. I didn't want to like bring it up like some good shit going on, but yeah, I just want to make sure we're on the same page with that stuff. Like,
yeah,
I don't.
once we make a decision, I was saying let's keep moving forward. Let's keep going. Like, but
Well, yeah, we
I
were
do
still
want to do
kinda
some
getting-
action.
Okay, I mean that's fair. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's just you're kind of like, nope, no, RP's over.
That-
Let's
no,
go.
that's
And I'm
what I-
like,
that's what I meant. I'm sorry, I
We're
didn't mean it
we're
like that.
still like, Razor is about to give his backstory and shit.
Dude, I did that on purpose.
I
Like
know,
I knew everybody was going in
I
different
was making a
directions.
joke about that.
Like that.
Yeah.
The fact that I saw Ninja key up, like I timed that on purpose.
But yeah, I mean, we made a lot of progress, and just hopefully, like we can figure out a way to get goals aligned
Cool.
is all, because I feel like it'll be a lot more fun for everybody if we're all progressing together.
So we can agree we're gonna go to the Feywild to the southeast,
Yeah.
1 day's march in the morning.
Absolutely, man, ready to roll.
Cool.
But
Let's
I just
let's
wanna
do my
make sure-
night thing that I had planned. I want to do my performance that I had queued up.
That's what it's all about. That's why you
Yeah.
were so ready to go.
What time of year is it, real quick?
Winter.
It is winter, yeah.
But that's kind of RP we gotta have, Joe. If we're all gonna get on the same
you're
page
right.
and stuff,
That
man.
makes
So
sense.
like we need to be doing that stuff.
Yeah, we finally have like a kind of a goal now.
I enjoyed the shit out of it, but
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
selfish, I thought it was fun.
That's all good. We were talking
Yeah.
about this for weeks now.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna go and rest and get ready for the next.
What are you talking about? You're gonna rest. You're gonna watch this performance, bitch.
No,
Everyone's
No
gonna watch this fucking
interest.
performance.
You go to
mean,
bed
it's
and
like-
Jodab runs in
Everyone.
with a trombone and starts going into your ear.
I've had this performance queued up for a long time.
I would, but I
Quick,
heard
abs
your
forth.
bards have penises.
Blow your
Not
horn.
interested anymore.
So if
Show 'em how it's
anybody
done.
look- If anybody looks at where I'm going over here where I hid a little.
Cool,
porta
you're not
potty
getting the
in middle of
advantage.
woods.
Whoever wants to get advantage, come on to the performance.
That's meta.
I'll sit in the bar and leave the door open so I can hear you play, but I'm not gonna
That's
be out
fine.
there.
I absolutely will come out and enjoy the show. Front
Yeah,
row seats,
yeah.
baby.
Devin sits in the back, but he's been out there the whole time waiting.
Got my eyes on old Alice. Where's she at?
She's front and center, man. Front and center, dancing.
Yep.
She's a dancer.
I got my eyes on Alice.
I got a violinist. I'm playing first
That's the one
chair.
with the Wait, is that the one with the body hair and that's really stout?
No, this one right here.
Maybe.
Yeah, Alice. Yeah, the one with all the body hair and she's very stout.
Joe, I love you so much. Let's fucking go to the Feywild, guys. RP's over. Wait, guys, performance time. Everybody get out in the courtyard.
Yeah, it's my time for
We gotta
RP
go.
now.
We gotta RP, guys. RP, guys.
I love it so much.
I hit my performance with a bless, and
We need some ales for all the boys out here with the performance.
I don't know, man. The tavern's been busy lately.
All right.
Might be running a little up. Nah, there's plenty of long
I
brew
ordered
here.
us some long brew, guys. Sit
It's
back
the
and
only
enjoy the
thing
show.
we have.
I'm
We might still
confused.
have a
How
little
does
bit of
fucking
a
work?
health wine.
so I got 27.
What a
Wow.
performance!
Here comes the
Wow.
barmaid with all the ale. Here you go,
The
boys.
whole crowd of people
Top
that was
ya.
here, ready for my
RP's over.
performance.
Let's go
We're
to
done.
the
Ah,
fade
let's
night.
go, RP's over. Let's go play.
With
Let's
RP,
go
goddammit.
fucking- Let's
Wait,
go kill some
what,
ghosts.
what did we get out of his performance?
Whenever she
Everyone
comes
got
over
a
and
stored
brings me
advantage.
booze, I
One
slip a
stored
gold
advantage.
coin.
Got what?
A stored advantage.
A stored advantage
On what?
Anything. It's
Okay.
So
on your mom.
if
the
you watch
barmaid-
my performance, you get a stored advantage.
the barmaid comes out here and
Good
brings
job,
us ale.
guys.
So what I do is I slip her a gold coin and I put it down her bodice
Mm.
into her bosom. A gold coin, that is.
And they're done for the night.
Antonia.
And
Magnificent.
Casimir
good.
dives in
Alright.
after it.
He
Did Kaz
does it.
notice? Did Kazanir notice?
Oh wait, yeah, I fucking elbowed everybody and shit on the way through.
She screams as Casimir rushes her tits.
Yeah, fuck her.
Cool. Are we ready to go take our
Turn
long
back. Oh,
rest
nice tits.
before we go
Back
out?
to the-
Let me get that gold.
Yeah,
All right, all right.
I'll be back for them titties though.
So what's this place out here? I'm curious. Like out here on the road, it's just like a building. I don't understand what this is.
I don't know either.
That's the stable that he put up for the sheep.
Canavasari. Oh, that's the animal pen.
That was
It
the
looks
one
like
he
a
built
bed.
before.
It's like a
Yeah.
bed.
What's this?
It's like
I think this would be the Canavasari, the canvas, the place that had the traders to begin with. Before we built the
Yeah,
trading
you
hall.
moved it out here, right? So you could turn the other room into something else, right? Or-
No, that was for the sheep and stuff.
I'm just curious. Like it's out here, and I'm like, what is this place
It
out here?
doesn't
in
look
front?
very like. Oh yeah, okay, cool. I
It's a
see
sheep
it in the
pen?
back now. I see it in the back. Yeah,
All right.
sure. I'm not sure.
okay.
Yeah, Krios is the one that built it, right? And he said he built something earlier.
Was that?
I think he said he. This right here that you built.
What the fort?
Yeah, this room out front. What is it?
Oh, over here? That was like my idea was that it was like a place for some guards, like vendors, to come in and talk like before they get to the fort. You know, kind of a pre.
How about like yeah, where the caravanners are?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hate that word, man.
And this was
Canavasari.
this is kind of a storage, but there's a space, there's spot for a
caravan.
horse. And like if you take a look here, this is a practice for when you're horse riding, so you can
Cool.
like
I love it. Perfect. Beautiful.
I think the reason that exists is on the original map, they took the upstairs of your gatehouse and they put it on the map over here. So it wasn't actually supposed to be a building, it was supposed to be the upstairs of the gatehouse. They just had it mapped in case you had people fighting in the gatehouse above the portcullis
Yeah.
there.
I kind of put it there for a flair, like it would be a good idea to have something before the fort, where like a guard can stand here.
And warn people not to stray off the path or they will die.
Yeah, kind of, or to welcome the traders and talk with them, and like they can like, here. There's like a bed for them and like tables to heat and stuff like that.
You'd only have to deviate a little bit off the path and you'd go right into a pit of spikes.
Yeah, true.
It's dangerous buying
Like
these
we
goods.
hit it pretty well. Like it's like just this dry foliage pretty much.
Yeah, there's sort of a lattice of wooden, like flimsy wooden bars that, or not bars, like poles that run across the pit, and then there's a whole bunch of plants put across it and over top of it to hide it, so you can't see that there's a pit of spikes below.
Yeah, it's a vicious place, man. And then the guards, I guess they'll have to get rid
Someone
of
needs
all
to put
these
up a
corks
sign that
and
says
ladders
"Warning:
and fix
Pit
the door
Fight."
too.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not carpenters. You'd probably have to hire somebody to do that.
Can we send
Alright.
them on a mission and give them some gold to hire someone to do that?
They can help relocating the bodies, and a good rain will wash away the blood eventually. You might want to do something with the ladders, maybe put them in the warehouse.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll tell them to clean up the
Use it
place
for
and get the place
firewood.
fixed.
Hey, Chris, since you're
Yep.
the table owner, can you turn this giant flying tentacle monster here with one eye into a bag?
Hmm?
Right click on this,
Yeah.
click like component or something, I think, and turn it into a bag.
Component.
Benji, do you remember how to do it? How to turn objects into bags?
Yeah, there's a way. Is it toggle?
No, it's
Maybe
the
not.
same way you like change the material that things are made out of.
So if Alice needs, some companionship there, Antonio, come
Hey,
just at the opposite corner of the fort.
I'll roleplay it for you.
More just kind of
All right,
complimenting your
hey guys, it was nice
your
coming
hero
back for a
forge
week.
work.
I appreciate the good times. It's been great, and I really missed it.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready to go to the Feywild. Let's go,
That was
man.
yep. That was good. That was good RP. GG. Good night,
good
Twitch.
RP. Yep.
Yeah.
I went to sleep.
Do we have to have another performance first, Joe, or
We're,
are we good to go?
I
My
don't know.
I
character-
just wanted you guys to show up.
Sounds like he's
roll the
gonna have
dice,
to give you a
go to sleep.
performance.
I came into this
Private one.
room and I am
While
napping.
you're sleeping, she sneaks down from the guard
Oh,
tower
God,
and comes
we're
down
going
here
here.
to you. Are we
There's
doing
no
this?
room in the bed
Oh.
because I'm cuddling with Tonka, so
Oh, okay.
she's gonna have to come back another time.
Once everyone's asleep, I go to the courtyard and I tell my whole life story to empty benches.
I'm kidding, Joe. I'm kidding, Joe. She can stay the night
Oh
if she
my
has the night of her
God.
life. She's
Too
like,
late.
maybe
She
I want
sleep
to
with
be
me, baby. She
maybe I
cuddled
want to be
up
a
with Al.
paladin instead. Like
She
you're a
cuddled
lot
up with
stronger.
Davis in the big bed. I got to roll for this performance.
Darn it. Oh, war
Sex
blood.
check roll.
Oh,
Sex check.
He's literally
it's a 28,
he's,
baby.
it's literally a performance
28
check.
on my sex check.
With a plus, he
No,
gets a
no,
plus 10.
no,
You don't get a plus 10. Minus
Performance
10.
en-
You have
I'll
plus
call
10.
performance enhancers.
Says here, turning random models into bag objects with the custom UIs. Alt-click a 3D
can't
model
beat
that
that,
is
bro.
not a defined class like coin or dice. Generic 3D model object. Click custom, make it a bag.
You win. I'm too rough. Bards know the way of the women.
Chris might have to do that. I don't get the options when I right-click stuff.
Too late.
Look at that plus 10, man. He is definitely using performance enhancing drugs.
I used my tongue.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he does
That's probably
have
true. He is
the.
a bard.
He needs to keep his erection long enough for what? 6 bards here. Looks
Well, in that
Man,
case,
he does not discriminate.
like.
Everyone gets to watch.
I don't think they're watching, bud.
No, they were all in line watching.
I think they were waiting.
I feel like a tower full of bards would be the one place in D&D where it might actually like be an orgy happening every now and then.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
what's
right.
that 3?
Yep.
Did you use
Might
bless
actually make
too?
sense.
Exactly.
Yep. I'm 100% agree.
Pretty sure we had an after party after that performance. It
I
was a
cast
26.
tongues. It doesn't do what I expected.
So is
That-
it daytime yet?
Is that 3? Is that
Is
like
it the morning?
Did you cast a spell on yourself, Joe? Is that your
What?
bless? Did you
I
bless
blessed-
yourself?
No, I
That was
gave
his
myself
pocket
guidance.
advantage. It was his pocket advantage.
I gave
No.
guidance to myself.
Whenever he does anything, he says, "I touch myself and give myself bless or guidance before he does anything." Like
So
We know
Pretty much.
all the
So
time.
we know what he's touching now.
Pretty much, man.
Like I give myself bless.
I can't. I mean,
Guidance,
I can't
resistance,
do it. I can't do it
bardic
in combat.
inspiration.
You
I
know.
don't know if you can change it because there's stuff scripted on it.
Why? You afraid it's gonna get chopped off?
Yes.
What?
Okay,
Damn.
so what are we?
I wasn't
doing?
expecting that.
We're resting and waking up to go in the
Yeah,
morning?
we're gonna wake up and then we're gonna go to the Feywild.
All right.
Feywild.
Okay.
What
You travel through the
caravans and-
wilderness.
Before, hold on. Before we rested, what time was it? At night?
Probably pretty late after the performance and the orgy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Never
will
mind.
After
And the
midnight,
orgy.
we gonna let it all hang
Well,
out.
The only reason
Over
why I was
here, it's
asking
20.
is first thing in the morning, I'm gonna seek out somebody. Before we get started, I gotta seek out somebody for this fucking curse.
Yeah, you can do that right
It's
now.
not that.
I mean,
It's not too horrible of a curse.
There's not a
Just
cloud
makes you want to
for it,
commit banditry.
unfortunately.
It's a minor curse that makes you want to steal stuff. Don't worry about it. There's nobody
Okay.
that can help you here.
Okay, there's not.
wait, what happened to the
never mind.
fucking Arcanist that we have on staff? He doesn't
Yeah, we
have.
have like a wizard. We don't have a
Like-
cleric.
No, a wizard can have.
What is this?
Oh,
remove
yeah,
curse?
you're right. You're right. You're right.
What
You
the fuck
can.
do we pay him? Why do we pay a mage? Oh, it's a mage. Why do we pay a mage 100 gold a fucking
That's
day?
Professor.
Like, he 100 gold a
then-
day?
I don't know. Barker pays that dude.
Well,
He
I
was
feel
there
like
solely to identify things. Now I don't need him, so I'm
then.
going to
I mean,
buy
I
him.
would probably talk to Joe then.
Good idea.
Joe.
What level is your Arcanist?
He does not exist anymore, as I have fired.
What's with the Lenga?
Wow.
Because remove curse is a 3rd level spell, so you need at least a 3rd level cleric, paladin, warlock, or wizard.
Doesn't matter. He doesn't exist. Barker fired him.
Wait, we
Yeah,
have
I'm just
3rd level
saying, if you're
paladin.
looking for somebody
Yeah.
that can fix it, that's who can
Yeah,
fix
we'll have
it.
to go to Askelhorn. Maybe Elvenport.
Yeah, Elvenport has a.
Kind
third
of
one.
close. I mean, if you guys want to say, how long does it take to get to Elvenport from here?
2 days.
Well-
Oh.
2 to 4 days.
Well, whatever. Like I said, we'll figure it out along the way. I apologize for any
Maybe after.
sticky hands until then.
Don't touch my gold, you'll lose a hand.
Yeah, don't touch me.
All right.
Okay.
Do you guys leave? Which way do you go?
Southeast.
We're going to the south.
So you're going to follow up on the information from the bookseller, and you're going to head to the southeast. All right.
Yeah.
So days travel southeast.
And I give a few coins to one of the guards to get somebody to fix that door at the entrance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell him to make sure to reinforce it with steel. Maybe the blacksmiths can help.
I give instructions to the bards to continue practicing, and I tell them to watch my plant. And I tell my plant, I love you. Have a good day, baby.
Be a good boy. Good
We are a
boy.
plant, baby.
And I give him the sending stone. And I said, I'll call you later on tonight.
Creepy.
He like does the earphone, I'll call you.
I show him the sending stone that I have, and I say, I'll call you later on tonight. When I put it back in, I'll put it back.
I turn around to get ready to tell somebody, and then I realize I have nobody and nothing but a cat, and I continue walking with the rest of them.
I use minor illusion and craft up a female companion that waves to me at the door whenever I leave, so I can pretend that I have somebody to come back to.
All right.
So I see who my fellow lonely person is in this group. We're gonna be good friends.
Mm-hmm. I told you we're gonna be bandit fellows. You can call me Zorro.
And we were the two best friends that anybody could have.
All right. Can we take a little break?
Oh, I give the other set of sending stone to Tom.
Bro,
All
I've
right.
been killing these
You know the
pineapple
only
sodas. There's
ascending
like
stones-
2 left.
Oh,
that
I better go
sending
get
stones-
one because I only had one, and those are fucking fire. And I would like
I've been
to try another one.
destroying them, bro.
You know that sending stones only connect 2 ways, right? Like you can only have one stone connect to the other.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why I have 3 different sets.
Oh, okay. So you keep 3 different ones, and you just like, hello, nope, wrong one. Hello, nope, wrong one.
I got
Hello?
I got
oh,
them
there you are.
marked. They're different colored.
Oh, okay.
This
don't like
one's
the way
marked
you said
today.
colored.
It's for my tree.
I got one of them that's 3-way. And that one, Morkan has one and Absworth has one.
I don't
What
like the way you said
has one
colored.
what?
And now the other
Sending
person has
stone?
one, and your plant has the other ones. Now all your sending stones are gone. They've
I
all
have
been
a
handed
set
out.
of 3 that I gave one to Chris and I gave one to Barker. And then I have another set on me that I gave from me to Tom. And then I
Yep.
have another set that I gave from me to the plant.
I got
That's
3
all you had.
bones. I mean, I
Stones.
got 3 stones. That's what I meant to say. One for the
One for-
plant and one for my bros.
All right. Can we take a 5-10 minutes?
Sure.
You can take 5 to 10.
Inches.
You can take 5 to 10. You can take 5 to 10.
I
I'm
bet
gonna
that
give you all 5 to
bet that pineapple Fanta would go really well with vodka.
Yeah.
Which we found
probably.
out has a shitload of calories in it.
Does it?
But it is the lower of most of the calorie out liquors.
What, vodka?
Yes.
Vodka's evil. I don't know who told you different.
I love vodka, dude.
Ugh.
It's probably my go-to for like I just want to take quick shots of liquor to get drunk.
Not
Vodka.
rum? You guys don't like spiced rum?
No, rum's my favorite liquor. Yeah,
Ugh.
rum and coke, man.
Have
Yeah.
you already made Minotaur
Solid.
figures?
I have.
Oh,
I went and got
oh,
3 of them earlier.
Screw me up.
Like Hero Forge ones?
I prefer the marijuana.
One of them is.
That's what I've been.
Nice.
Well, not. full
Actually,
on,
the Hero
right
Forge
now.
one is the worst one. I might not even use it because it looks
I
stupid.
do. I prefer marijuanas as well, but you know,
I can make one if you want.
Can you make it not look stupid? That would be nice.
Yeah,
I'm
Joe,
sorry,
don't give it a
Barker.
I'll
freaking.
show you.
Don't
I'll
give
show
it a
you what
loot.
you can do.
Something about like
Oh.
the cow face they have on Hero Forge just makes them look like a chibi. Like they're not intimidating at all. It's really lame.
Kev celebrates with me for like 3 days after I pass my test, and then you know I gotta go back to not smoking anymore.
Hey, I celebrated with you last time.
He like gets me higher than I've ever been in my whole life, and I sit there in a stupor for the whole day, and then I'm good. You know, the rest of I don't smoke.
And
got
what
this
good
new-
times.
Kinda jealous, actually.
Just
Sounds
take-
nice.
You just sitting there watching your buddy just completely toasted.
Dude, I bet I
Yeah,
said 7
jealous,
words
bro.
the whole trip to Oklahoma. I was just the highest person on earth.
Yeah,
Dude.
It was
I-
great.
Oh,
yeah, it was funny though.
it's good.
Couple things happened on the highway that were funny as shit. I don't even remember, but I remember laughing. I was also really high. I just didn't feel it as much as he did.
I don't
guess.
remember like details of much of that trip, to be honest.
Hey, we
Yeah,
played
was
we played
fun.
Mario Superstars or whatever. That was fun.
We did. I
Yeah.
do remember playing Mario Party. Then I remember getting a really bad headache, and then my tooth started hurting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Smoked copious amounts of weed and
Why'd your tooth start hurting?
Because my teeth are just kind of shit.
So-
You should get
Yeah.
one of them water picks, Barker. That shit's done wonders for me.
I got a water pick.
I keep hearing everybody's talk about these damn things.
Ninja was talking about it. I picked one up, and it's like my teeth never feel cleaner than when after I use that thing.
Right? You can like feel it in your gum.
Yeah.
What attachment do you guys use? It's like the basic tip,
I don't know.
Or-
Mine's just a clear plastic tip.
pointy tip. Like mine came with like
Yeah,
8
it's-
attachments.
Yeah. So did mine. I didn't use the most narrow like little attachment. There's one that's like super jet fucking pick one, but
Yeah.
the one I use is kind of like probably the most basic default.
That's what I feel like I did with mine too. Like one has like a brush or some shit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I don't need a brush. Like I already brushed my teeth.
Yeah. No, it's really just a really good way to floss. You know.
Yeah.
That's
I
really all it
I
is.
have the water pick with the electric toothbrush. It's great.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got an electric toothbrush. Are you saying you have an electric toothbrush and it's attached with a water pick?
Can you take the attachment off the
No, no, no,
toothbrush?
no. It's like a combo set. So the
Oh.
base charges the electric toothbrush.
Does
It's a
the
water
like
pick
toothpaste
toothbrush.
ever get like dried, gunked up on the end and block the water pick thing? Does it ever like happen?
No, no, it's it's like a combo. It's a water pick combo.
Okay, so you
Oh.
brush your teeth with a regular electronic toothbrush, and then you use the thing to the water, pick to floss.
Yeah, the same base station.
That's exactly what we do.
Oh,
At
just
least
two
I do.
separate. Yeah. Okay. I thought you
But
meant it was
it's
like
one
one
piece.
thing.
Like it's one unit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it has a water pick wand.
Yep.
And then it has a electric toothbrush on the other side.
Yeah, I thought you meant like they were like in one together, like the tip
You brush
pick
your
and the
teeth
toothbrush,
while it's also
like in the
squirting into
same
your gun.
attachment.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever do this, but if you actually put there's stuff you can put in the actual water pick, like in the reservoir, and like you can put like mouthwash type stuff in it.
Mm-hmm. I've just used
Actually,
warm water so far because I use
Yeah.
mouthwash and brush my teeth separate. But
So I'll
I
brush my
did.
teeth, and then I don't rinse my mouth out. I'll actually put the hot water in there, and I'll use the water pick while I still have like
Yeah.
the remnants of toothpaste in my mouth.
I just don't want to. I don't want to put anything other than water in the water pick, honestly, because I
Yep.
feel like I'll have to clean it more often and like might get gunked up and shit.
It'll get up in there and clog it.
yeah. I mean, they have tablets and stuff you can put in there too.
Like
But
clean it out, shit. Probably, yeah.
well, yeah. But I mean, like
Cleansing tablet.
well, I was
You have
gonna
to
say
make sure to clean them out really
cleaning
well.
cleaning tablet. I meant like stuff you can spray onto your teeth. You know, like the fluoride type stuff.
Okay.
Liquid fluoride.
Yeah.
Are you saying we should fluoridate the water?
I have well water, so my tap water doesn't have any of that shit in it.
Is
Which
it
is
a
good.
good or I was gonna say, is it a good or a bad thing that it doesn't have fluoride in the water?
Well, you got to be more vigilant with your teeth because you don't get the fluoride in the water that's like in regular city water and shit.
My city water's disgusting, so I rarely put it in.
But at the same time, I guess you know you don't have. I don't know. You don't have a lot of the chemicals in it that are used to treat water, but at the same time, you know, city well water isn't necessarily like treated so much, so it's like you might get a little sand in your pipe over years. You might get a little sand that comes out when you clean it and stuff.
I hate
Well,
it
you
when I
could
get
have a lot
sand in
of
my pipe.
minerals too in your
Yeah,
well.
Yeah.
minerals. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yep.
Hey
I prefer
Ninja,
weed in my pipe.
I'm sharing the Minotaur with you if you want to look at that one.
Yeah. Whenever I like have to do some maintenance on the water pump or the water pump goes out and the line loses all its pressure and then I get it running again, like the first thing that comes out is a good bit of just like mineral water, like brown sandy water.
Yep.
But I don't have a
Is
water
Ninja
bill.
there?
It's great. Yeah, and the water is fine.
I think he stepped out for a sec. Oh,
You
excuse
gotta
me.
change the Minotaur's expression, otherwise they just look like cow people. Which is, I mean, what they are, but
I mean, do they look like chibis? Yeah, they still look like chibis. I think what he's saying is that they look like harmless cartoon characters. They don't look like they're aggressive like minotaurs with a big nose that have the freaking like chain through it and
These are Fey Minotaurs, though.
Your mom's a Fey Minotaur.
Thanks.
I know. She's a lovely woman.
Yeah. She's very protective. I always felt safe with her.
is Leo playing with the squeaky toy?
Yeah, my bad.
Okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. I heard it and I was like, who's choking a duck? Like what's going on?
Yeah.
Funny.
Why you want him? Why you want him to
this
choke
is a
your duck?
Minotaur I would be
Yeah.
thinking of right here.
What are you guys
I don't know if
talking
you
about?
guys.
Looking
Oh,
at
you guys can
minotaurs
see
that
it.
aren't like chibi minotaurs. Like minotaurs that actually look like minotaurs.
Like that one right there.
Well, I made a Minotaur character.
Kinda. That's like WoW. It's like a WoW minotaur almost. I
That's
don't know.
lineage too.
Okay. It's like check out D&D chat. Like minotaur.
Yeah, you can't make that in Aero Forge.
No.
I made one. Yeah, give me a second.
So, Chris, I looked up some prices for construction. You can have a wooden portcullis built for 30 gold, but if you want it to be semi-fortified, you need to pay 60. So this thing
For the
is
door?
not going to be very strong. It's not going to be as strong as the old one unless it's a fortified one. Actually, for like a full-on portcullis would be 600 gold for like a real one. But if you're just making a temporary one, it would be 30.
Go.
So we gotta spend 600 gold to fix that door?
Yep, 600 gold for the smashed portcullis.
How about everybody chip in 100 gold?
Yeah.
I'll buy it.
Get it.
It's fine. I got it. Done.
A portcullis.
Aw, thanks, Antonio.
This is
I
the.
will make sure my my guys are safe here.
I will remember
Fine.
this.
It's fine.
Cool.
Is that the best one we can get? We're good.
I think
60.
so.
Done. Cool. Let's go.
Or 600 was the best one.
Yeah, 60 plat. That's what I just gave.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I've updated it. Under construction. 15 days from now, it'll be ready.
Oh, yeah. Under construction, you could put one of those for Razor's room, too. That's cool.
Yeah, make a copy if you want.
I will. Or, Professor, did you figure out where you want your room at?
Get it, Pearl.
I was away for a minute there because periodically there's this loud banging noise on my back porch, and I have no idea what the hell is causing it. And it's been a mystery for a while, and every time it happens, I go out there and I look around and I don't see any culprit. And I'm thinking
Got a
there's
hobo living under.
some kind of animal, probably a raccoon or something, maybe a deer. I don't know.
Or a possum.
It's big enough to make a big loud bang occasionally. It's been doing it several times, so I was keeping an eye out, trying to see if I could spot it.
You should move the camera that's in your 3D printer room to your back porch so you can have a recording and see what's out there.
Yeah.
Oh, how many guards do we have room for?
So there's 20 guards that work in 2 shifts, and they all share like the sleeping barracks. So while the 10 are on duty, the other 10 are sleeping in the barracks adjacent to the guardhouse there, the gatehouse.
I thought we had more room. Oh, we gave it for the tavern.
Yep, converted into a tavern. All the beds were moved into the adjacent rooms there, next to the gatehouse.
Is there any more space for more beds?
No.
We don't, bro.
Okay.
Although you have a couple towers, you could convert it like you did with the bard's troop room.
Do we have any open towers? We do?
Kef's using one as a stable. You got the 2 front ones that don't have anything in the downstairs area.
No one needed them?
Not yet.
Cool. We should get another shift of, like, what is it? Probably 10 more? 5 and 5?
The fort can hold 100 soldiers. By the way, that's enough bedding, as said in the description.
Oh.
Did you spend money on that?
Yeah, it comes with the room came with it, I'm pretty sure.
What room?
Let me see. Let me read what it said.
Don't we have like a barracks for like?
What was our thing called, technically? A fort?
Yep.
Almost 6 room points.
Abbey, college, keep or small castle. Bonus room, the war room.
No, that's not the one. The one we have is the one with... No, I guess it is that because it's 6 rooms.
Skilled
50.
hireling 20 and unskilled hireling 40.
What? It's on me 50
Yeah,
and
50 and 50.
50 and 50.
Because we have
So
a
it's 50. I
skilled,
added those 2
50
numbers
unskilled.
together. It's only
Oh,
50,
yeah, it's a
50
keep we have, huh?
soldiers, 50 soldiers, 50 like unskilled
Yeah.
workers. I apologize.
So we need to
How many
hire
do we
some
have?
better soldiers to defend the
But we do
castle.
have
So I guess you
more
could put
room
another
points now.
15 in each of these front towers if you wanted.
Okay.
I made some, we might
So
need
we'd have
some
to
more
add a
melee
barracks.
guards as well. I made some,
Yeah.
like characters for melee guards if you wanted.
Yeah, we'll have to build a barracks, but it costs 5,000 gold.
I thought I already had a barracks.
I
So
don't think we built a barracks. Yeah.
if you're going to hire guards, you'll have to find some guards to hire. You'll have to describe to me what you're doing in order to tempt guards to come here.
I'd like to ask, No, I don't. I don't want to ask anything. I want to keep moving. Let's go to the Feywild.
Yeah.
Damn it.
to the
Like, you could
Feywild.
probably talk to Antonio Dabas and say, hey, when your bards go to various towns, see if they can talk to guards
I
that
know. I was
are
about to do
looking
that,
for
but
work and
let's go to
stuff.
the Feywild. I don't want to hold us up anymore. Let's
Hey,
go.
on our travels, you should have the bards recruit people. Just tell Tom through the sending stone that you have.
Yeah, I already
That's
sort of got rid of all the guards that you put on the table because they're not here, they don't
Mhm.
exist yet, and they're just eating up resources.
Yeah. No, I'll just put the models so we can, if you guys like them, we can use that too.
To the Feywild.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feywild.
The Feywild.
You guys head out into the wilderness.
Yes.
The
Following
weather
the
is
map that
fair,
we have.
but the rumble of distant storms is heard. There's a quiet
Ooh.
solitude to the forest. This part of the forest seems to have been used as a campsite by travelers. Let's see.
While we're traveling, I pull up the sending stone.
I do have my amulet that will take away 2 miles from our travel per day,
Professor, you back?
so we can get there a little faster today.
So it says that there were no encounters while traveling through the woods to the southeast, and you arrive in an area where there's a old grove of trees. But it is not the autumn, and it is not the bright red and orange that it was described as, and you do not see a portal.
Can I do kind of an investigation if I can maybe find some trails and traces of phase in the area?
Roll it.
I also want to go,
Give me a second.
hello, is anyone there? I want
Mhm.
to kind of like call out, see if anybody answers me.
Nobody answers. The quiet solitude of the southeast woods. The indications of a campsite are very old. Doesn't look like
I get,
anybody's camped here in a while.
I have a 22. That's my dice roll.
Okay. With a 22, you find a hole in the ground that seems like it was dug by a large burrowing creature. Would you like to descend into the hole?
I pointed out to the group, and what does it look like? Is that like more like a fey or?
It's a big dark hole in the ground.
Okay.
Do you have dark vision?
Yeah, 120 feet.
All right. Well, the hole curves, so you can't see very far.
Anyone small enough wants to go in there and take a look?
I mean, I don't have dark vision, but you
It's
know.
a 10 by 10 hole dug by a large burrowing creature.
We fought
10
some
by 10,
burrowing
that's
creatures
big.
before, huh?
It's the size of a large creature.
Large.
Should I just put something in chat? See it in game chat.
I look around and I'm like, well, I can't see in the dark, so I can fly down there and use a torch. If y'all want. I don't care.
Is it hard to get in and out? Like if we want to escape, or is it?
So it's a
steep?
10 by 10 hole.
I wish you wouldn't use the in-game chat for things that I want to copy, because I can't.
I mean,
Is it steep or?
Could you rewrite that whole thing and put it in the D&D chat? D&D
Done.
stuff? Ooh,
There
that's a
you go.
cool-looking Minotaur.
Right?
This one?
The one that is in the D&D stuff chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the drum.
The top one?
Yeah, well, both of them, really. But, as far as figurines go, that top one would be the one.
Right.
Ninja, the tunnel there, is it steep?
I'm going to just fly in there with a torch, I guess, and so I can see.
Yeah, it's pretty steep.
I want
Okay.
to fly carefully.
You fly down in there.
And I want to perceive. I want to do a perception or an investigation, kind of find out what it is, where it's going. I don't want anything to get the jump on me, so I want to keep an eye out.
Looking something up real quick here. All right. You fly down through the hole, and it opens up into a magnificent cavern.
Cavern.
And in this cavern, there's sort of like rain that's falling from the sky above, comes down through the ground and through cracks, and runs down stalagmites. So there's a lot of stalagmites and stalactites, and the dripping water running down the walls, creating sort of reflective pools deep in this large cavern.
Cool.
Is it safe down there?
I pop back up and I'm like, it looks like it's almost a cave down here.
You want us to come down and we can explore?
Possibly, but I don't think this is what we were looking for initially. Maybe, I don't know.
That's most of what we found so far. The rest is just forest.
Looks to be really kind of steep, so watch where you're stepping.
I'll pull out my little box that becomes a ladder, and I'll tell Kaz and Lair to jump on it with me, so we can go down.
I will do that.
All right.
And then
So
the ladder will descend the steep wall with us.
you enter the mysterious cave. You see the dripping water forming into pools of cool, reflective water.
Well,
Water. It looks very clean.
Yes.
I will drink a little bit of it.
All right. Morkan kneels down and drinks some of the crystal clear water dripping down the walls into this cavern pool. A few moments pass, and you find yourself growing more and more tired, and you lay down for a nap.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Morkan has disappeared.
Have I?
what?
Oop.
I cast Detect Magic.
No trace.
I look
What
around and
the
say,
hell?
well, so there's no way to find out where he went, except for do what he did. I take
Is
a
that
sip of
the
the water.
way into the Fey realm? You think?
There's only one way to find out, right?
I
I take-
can't tell you.
I drink the water.
All right. You also
All right.
grow quite tired, and you lay down and fall asleep and disappear.
Okay, I'll turn and yell up to everyone else. Like, I'm not 100% sure, guys, but it looks
Report.
like you drink the water down here, you teleport or disappear. I'm not sure, but Morkan and Glitch are gone, so I could use some help.
As you got through the middle of that statement, Ron sensed something, and you saw his ass come barreling down this frickin' hill, this steep hill, with my frickin' ass riding on the back of him, trying to hold on for dear life. And the son of a bitch just fucking does a belly flop.
What, into the water?
Into the water,
All right.
and I go face first over the end of him.
Watch people die inside.
Did you accidentally ingest some of the water?
Both of us, yes.
Okay.
Both of us ingested water.
So moments later, the same thing. You will pass out and vanish.
I can't
I'll
be
fly
sure,
down into
guys,
the
but
hole. I'll fly down
I
into the
pull-
hole and
I think
look
we all
at
need to
Kaz and
drink
Lair,
the
and I'll
water.
say, that's a no for me, dog. But you can go ahead.
I don't want to either, man. Like, I have no idea where they went. I was just guessing slash
They did what?
kind of educated guess.
I'll point to the entrance of the cave and I'll say, I'll guard the entrance to this cave so you guys will be safe. I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Since I'm familiar with Fey magic, can I do like a Arcana check?
Sure.
The way Fey magic works is, gotta go with the flow.
Kinda true.
That's
Oh,
a 5.
jeez.
It's not good.
It's
Like,
only
oh
water.
no.
You get nothing from that.
I pull out my
I
the
cast
three-way
detect
sending stone.
I used detect magic, guys, and I didn't no trace of them. Like, they just vanished.
Pull out my 3-way sending stone and just like see if I can get a Morkan on the line.
Oh, you get a static.
Yeah, I don't think it works between dimensions, right?
I don't know. Does it?
He's sleeping.
So for everybody who drank and slept and vanished, moments later you wake back up, and you seem to be in the same cavern, but instead of crystal clear water, it looks like liquid silver.
Interesting.
And nobody
Okay.
else is there except for us.
Anybody who drank is here. Anybody who did not is not.
It's me and Ron with you there, buddy.
Oh man.
It's Glitch,
I wanna
Morkan,
take-
yeah, Deafin and
Ron
Ron drank, right? Like,
says
you can
I'm
send.
not sure yet. That's
In
scary.
this, the sending stone says you can send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature which you are familiar. Anyways, you can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence. But if the target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive.
Okay, your message goes through then. What did you say?
Gotta be short.
What do
I'll
you say?
reply when I wake up. Well, actually, was I awake when he sent the message?
Yeah, you only fall asleep for just a moment, and then you wake back up on the other side.
I say I'm in the same. We are in the same cave, but in a different place.
Good enough for me. I go down and drink the water.
All right.
I'm kind of cursing
Wow.
Ron, trying to figure out what the hell he just
I
did.
tell I tell that back to Casimir and say, yeah, he said he's alive. He's fine.
Well,
Actually, wait a second. Can you roll again
Bark.
to see if my message went through?
Now that's
Never
devious poison. You trick somebody
can
into
you
drinking
ask-
it, and they vanish and wake up in the Feywild suddenly with no way to
can you
get
ask
back.
him where he is, Antonio, before we drink this
Yeah, we
water?
gotta
Well,
collect some of that water for fuck's sake.
Way ahead of you.
It only works once. Like,
I want to scoop up the water and I want to take a sip of the silver-looking water. See what happens.
If you drink the silver water, you will fall asleep and wake up in the real world.
he
So I
can
wake
answer.
I wake up where they're at. Do they see me
Where
immediately?
Abforth and
Glitch,
Kef
what the
still
hell
are,
happened?
yes.
What the hell happened, Glitch?
I wake up and I'm like, whoa, you guys got to try this water. All right. Like, damn.
I don't
It's-
know about that, man.
it's,
I just watched you all disappear.
I say it's out of this world.
Huh?
I tell
All right. How did you get back though?
You just got to drink the water, man.
The same water?
Yeah. Well, it looks like
All
silver.
right, I'll turn it
on
out
the other
forth and be
side.
like, what the hell, man? Drink some water.
What
and
is
go over
Razor
to
I
the
say,
other
yeah,
side.
there's a bunch of people over there already, like, to work out.
Yeah, I'll turn it out forth and Razor before I do and be like, guess I'm gonna go.
What do you have to?
Y'all don't have to come with, but I think this might be our way into the Fae. I mean, it might be worth a look if we can get back, as Glitch says.
Definitely think it's a different plane of existence. But it looks just like this cave, except the water's silver instead.
I sigh and look at Razor and see what his opinion would be about it.
And
I don't know if
Razor's
Professor's
muted.
back, but
I
yeah,
scoop up,
I'll drink some of the
Not
water
muted.
and go. Oh, sorry.
I scoop it up into one of my containers for water, and I drink out of that because I'm civilized.
My bad, Professor. I asked you something a little bit ago. It wasn't no big deal, but so I thought you were gone. Still AFK.
Sorry, I might have missed it.
Yeah, no big. I just didn't want to be like, yeah, he's muted that vote.
God dang it, where'd Professor go?
But I'll drink
I'm
the
here.
damn water. Let's do it. I'll go over to wherever the fuck we're going.
Drink the Kool-Aid, one of us.
I'm gonna trust you, man. Like you've been playing tricks on people, but I believe you.
Say this one's on the house.
What I'll
What, you
do,
I drink it
Ninja,
again to go to the other side.
I'll take one of my empty vials and then I'll collect some of the silver water and put it into my in my bag.
Yeah, I'll pour out one of my water skins, and fill it with the one to go back home.
It's a good idea because that's a good emergency escape plan.
There you go.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
I'll do the same, but
Yes, that
I'm
is
gonna
a
try
good
to make sure to
idea.
keep them two vials separate so I know which one's which though.
I will
Like,
partake in this idea as well. But I'm gonna have to pour out some long brew because fuck water.
Just drink it.
you immediately now he said he pouring it out, so you immediately see Ron just like dive on the ground and trying to just get under it as he sees you just pouring
Oh
out
my
long
God.
brew,
So, as I said,
so it
I'll
doesn't
look,
go to waste.
I'll look
Oh.
at Razor and see what his opinion is on all this.
Very awkward and sexually
wait.
pouring the long brew onto your panther. Go ahead. Sorry.
On the drinking and disappearing?
Yeah.
You've already came over, right, Kev?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
alright, just making sure.
And I came back and said, "It's safe. Let's go, boys."
Yeah,
Only after Glitch came back, told me it was safe.
I'll bottoms up it.
I sigh and scoop up some of my hands and drink it.
Hey, now, can one of y'all like fly up and see what's on the outside?
Yeah, we can climb out of the hole. It's the same
And
cave.
then I'll ask Glitch if this silver puddle of water is what he drank to get back.
Maybe that cool ladder you
It
got
is.
there, Mark?
I
Yeah,
it seems everybody else took a bottle
Oh.
of it just so we could drink it and get out if we need to.
When I arrive on the other side, I just make sure that my shadowy friend is with me. Yeah, still responding.
I recall this place. By
Isn't
the
it a
way,
fae?
I've seen it before.
Ron.
When I went
Oh,
when
go
I
on.
was doing the potion at Stone Spear, I've been here before.
Well,
Ron
if
also
you're
seems
in the
eerily
cave,
familiar with it.
all you can see is the cave. Do you go up and out of the hole?
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
I thought we
ride
already
up
went
the
up.
ladder with Morkan.
Yeah, let's go
Ron's
let her out again.
Ron's gonna climb out with me on his own.
Shotgun, bitches.
All right, anybody who climbs up out of the hole is greeted by a completely different landscape, a place of unrestrained, awe-inspiring natural beauty,
Ooh.
bathed in perpetual twilight,
Let me pack a ball, ninja.
with lanterns and fireflies providing additional haunting lights as the echo of the prime-material plane. With similar, but not entirely identical geography. And scattered around on the horizon, you can see immense trees of a scale that you'd never see in the real world.
I mentioned that this is definitely the Feywild. I remember going here when I had that potion, the out of body experience in Stone Spear with
Antonio,
Fossil.
take down notes about how beautiful this place is for your songs, man.
Oh, I will.
Hell yeah.
It's also dangerous. Make sure you guys stay close.
Ron also seems to have a different presence about him. While very familiar with it, he's a little bit more relaxed, but also very on guard.
Do y'all have your figurines off the table?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I do.
Oh, I do.
I believe this is where my family comes from. This world.
Really? I'm gonna
An
look
elf
around as
like
well,
you?
and
Mm-hmm.
do I notice, or am I like anything familiar? Anything come to mind, or
It looks vaguely familiar. You
Vaguely
might
familiar.
recall it from your younger days, from more than a year ago.
I get like a headache? It's like memories are trying to come back, but they can't. Something's blocking it.
Like when you look at me, Kevin, like I'm not the same exact color of the normal elves you would have known.
Yeah, I asked because I don't really know a lot about the Fae realm either. I just didn't know of elves to come from here, you know.
Yeah,
I could
like
experience them elsewhere, so that's amazing.
the reason why I can move from one place to another is because of
Oh, you mean like
pearls of the
this?
face.
And I use Misty Step.
Yeah,
I was just
that's
kidding.
natural.
Yeah, that makes sense. I never would have guessed. So maybe you have some experience here as well and can help Glitch out. Maybe help him
no,
find his
I
memories.
was born in the other world, but my
Oh, I
family
see.
came
Maybe
from.
your ancestors came from. I see.
Mhm.
Well,
Can
maybe we'll
I
find some cool artifacts or pieces of history from your people here.
can
Hey,
I
Ninja, with
Be
a
neat.
23 perception, would like Ron notice anything familiar, or would he pick up on anything?
None of this looks familiar. You're in a completely different plane of existence.
Well, Ron, not me, because Ron comes from here.
Does he?
Yes, this is where if you look at the lineage of Planars, they come from the Feywild. They were captured and then released and then recaptured and then fought to get their release again.
Thought we decided he wasn't a planer.
He is inside. He gets the stat block of he gets the stat block of my creature, but he is a planer.
Come from the Feywild.
I was also gonna ask if I can roll.
Great. We finally come to the Feywild, and then everybody's a fairy.
I've literally said it
Mhm.
already.
I'm just trying to
This
help
is-
you. Yeah.
I'm not. A
I didn't even
fairy.
know there were fucking elves came from here, man. Like I don't know where I am. I'm
Yeah,
at
I had that
all
written
of the
down.
beauty, smoking
I'm
some
still in the
furry
cave with
feet, bro.
Razor.
The elder.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
learned all that back in Stone Spear.
The elder in house comes
Nice.
from the Feywild.
Cool.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
I'm
did a
looking
good-
at the page on Beastmaster Companions. I don't see the part saying it's from the Feywild.
I read quite a bit on them today, and they were talking about the lineage. If you read the backstory on what happened, like with them, I can link you the pages later. I saved them on my laptop.
Oh, well. Nothing familiar now.
Okay.
I'd like to. Is there any way I can make like a history and an Arcana check on like the Feywild?
I'm gonna shout down the hole to
So I might know.
Absforth and Professor. You guys gotta see this. Looks crazy out here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it is fucking pretty, Asworth. Like, come up and smoke some furry feet. Trust me.
Make whatever rolls you want to
work.
make.
All right, this will be my history.
I kind of yell back up and say, don't want to leave Razor alone. I'll follow
Here's
him when he
my-
comes up.
Arcana.
I'll
Fair
come up.
enough. Fair enough. Huh?
Same roll. Look at that.
What are you rolling for?
That was history and Arcana
Uh,
for knowing about the Feywild.
if I do my
History
any of
and
my
Arcana.
yeah, if I do my ability for tracing phase and fiends, it's gonna go wild in this world. It's not gonna be very helpful, I think.
14 on each.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Arcana. This place is intensely magical. Everything about it. Potent fey magic is just in the air everywhere, and you can feel it. History, not high enough of a roll. You have no historical knowledge of this aspect of the Feywild here.
Is there anything different about my my magic that I can feel in my magic? Like,
If
be
you
more
cast a
intense?
spell, it might feel more intense, like you're more close to the source of magic.
If so, I'd like to make a nature check with a guidance this time.
Hunter's Bane's gonna be really good out here.
I'd like to do a
Okay.
perception check. I rolled a 17 plus 2.
My shit does not track Fae, so Hunter's Bane is
You
gonna
detect
be
nothing but
pretty
the
good.
various magical glowing bugs flying around throughout the forest.
Okay, no magical beings or anything like wandering around that can see us or we can see them.
Nah.
Okay.
So when I make my nature check, I probably didn't notice anything nature, but when I use the magic, did that make a difference?
You can feel that the magic is more potent here.
I expressed that to the group. My Fey magic is very strong here, I think.
I look at you
Feels
and I'm
more
like, whoa, whoa,
potent.
whoa, 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 whoa. I thought I was supposed to be mad.
That you were supposed to be magic? I'm magic too. What are you talking about?
Now everybody's got fey magic. This stinks.
Do you not know what bards are? Right, look at
They're
you.
people
like,
that sing and play music, right?
It's Fey magic. That's what I do.
And you've probably seen elves like me in the past.
Have
In
you
this
not
world.
noticed the Fey magic that I express when I do my stuff?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just check with my past thoughts. Oh wait, I don't have any.
Well, that's why we're here. We're gonna get you some.
So, anyways, where should we go next, guys?
This guy.
We can try to find some roads or maybe some traces
So
of
passive
village.
aggressive.
We might find we might find some elves around or other fays.
It's a pretty
But
cool
we gotta be
looking fey
careful.
forest there.
We gotta be careful because creatures in this world they tend to play tricks
Yeah.
on people.
Well, I'll play some music. I think as long as we keep a good vibe, we'll be fine. It'll be great. Hit me with a bless. I mean, with a guidance. Boom.
Gotta be careful though, because you start playing too much music, start making too much noise, you're gonna
It's
draw
a
too much
31.
attention.
I
You're
got a
gonna start
31.
You're
For
gonna start drawing attention from unwanted creatures.
What is the season in this world? Is it winter too, or
I just play some just traveling music. Just some
So wh-
basic traveling music.
Where do you want to go?
Up.
can we
Weird.
like from the other world? Can we
forward.
go towards the same direction of where the road was
Sure.
and see if we can find like a matching road? I guess. I don't know how much similar the two worlds might be.
So you begin traveling in the direction of the road that you remember from the prime material plane. There's a bit of a rainstorm as you travel. It's rather cold. All around you, you can see slimy creatures like worms, but glowing. They're crawling in and out of the ground here and there. This part of the forest has a gentle slope descending 10 feet from one end to the other. An easy descent on foot or on horse. The even spacing of the trees is more favorable for safe passage here. Deafen, your passive perception spots a dangerous deadfall.
Aye.
So,
Oh! Wait a minute. There's danger. Danger ahead. Be careful there. Don't want anybody getting hurt. I point out the deadfall to the group.
Where are we on the map? Where's everybody?
There you go. I'm glad you're back already.
put
Yeah, I don't know. I
yourself,
haven't put myself on here yet.
put
You're a
yourself here.
pretty good ranger. It's better than our other ranger. He never finds any traps.
No, he just nukes them instead.
Yeah, he's like,
A
There's
ranger.
something to be said about activating traps with your face, though.
True. True. True.
Face tanking shit. Why the hell can't I unhook? Why did when you made the new map, all my stuff got hooked back together?
Weird.
Saved objects. Yeah.
I'm gonna go behind a tree and then I'm gonna pop back out. And maybe look a little different this time.
It's glowy everywhere. And there's grids. Oh my god.
Pop out and I'll be like, this feels a little bit more comfortable.
So you guys were headed sort of in this direction, but you can see if you head that way, there's this dangerous deadfall.
So, letting you guys to know to
Feels
avoid it.
familiar already, huh, Glitch?
Maybe a little bit. I feel like you know whenever you scratch your back and that itch goes across your back to the other side and keep chasing it and you
Oh, I
can't
hate
scratch it.
that.
That's what's happening to me right now.
Why am I? Hey,
Where's the
If it
deadfall at?
wasn't weird,
over here.
Right there. Okay.
but
This here. Is there a place where we could tie up a rope from the top here,
yeah, I'm gonna follow y'all's
like a
lead.
tree or something?
You're in a clearing.
All right. What about this in this direction over here, like this way? Does it keep on going?
Yep.
Oh, we can go that way instead.
Well, the road you know about is definitely over that way. If you go this way, you're headed somewhere else.
Well, I can pull up my ladder again and have it climb down the wall with us.
Oh, my stats changed. What the heck?
A deadfall is something that hangs high up in the air, and when you pass under it, it falls on you and crushes you.
No, okay. So we can't do that.
We could shoot it down.
It's not a wooden deadfall, like
Oh, it's not. Okay.
it's not.
It's just natural.
It's not a log. There's like an overhang of rocks.
Okay.
Anka.
Yeah, dude.
Anybody
Check this
has a
out. There's a
spell that can
fly
help us
mode
out?
on this griffin. It's so cool.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I know he
maybe
can't
Spell that
fly
can do
yet,
what?
but
Oh, I can't.
So a spell that can what?
Like maybe it may let us fall less slowly.
I got Featherfall. I mean, that's on people, not
didn't you say you
object.
used levitate on somebody back in Askelhorn? That fake noble or whatever?
It's on a person, not on a like on a creature, not on a rocks.
I
Doesn't
see.
that work on an object?
Falling
Prof,
creatures.
you said you followed the group, yeah?
Why don't we just trip this trap? Stand back and trip the trap. Hello?
This is not my area of expertise, so
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, just go there at Joe and at Antonio and jump on it till it falls.
Or just let the Fae go up there and, trip the trap.
It's at least 20 feet up in the air.
Yes, fly.
Anybody
Yeah,
with fly can get up there.
I could fly over there and
I
trigger
can
it.
almost jump there, but
Oh.
I won't be able to make it.
It's higher than us. You're saying we're not at the top of it.
Nope. So right where this red mark
But
is,
I
there's a arch of
wouldn't
stone
be-
that goes up and over the path.
I'm
I
gonna
wouldn't
fly
be
up here and
in
go
this
and
line
kick it.
Like
right
there's a bit of
here.
a cliff here, a bit of a cliff
I wouldn't
here, and
be
then
in
there's this
line.
path that leads under the arch of stone that looks precarious.
Before he kicks it, I'm backing up.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna fly up here and kick it.
All right. You start jumping up and down on the arch, and eventually it will collapse with a tremendous crash, creating a big rubble area.
Woohoo!
Move
right,
that forward.
I did it.
As in the air.
that was cool.
You're just gonna watch it come down at you. Got it.
Oh no, I mean I would have moved out of the way. Obviously, I was looking through the stronghold stuff. But yeah. No, I'll just stand there and take the falling boulders. That sounds real
Right.
smart,
Oh,
He
your
just cuts it
character
in half
there,
with his
like-
giant axe.
right?
Well,
So does
Show you how
the
strong I
until
am.
I see Professor follow in the party, I'll be with Professor.
I already said a follow party.
I never heard that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't hear you if you're talking.
All right, well, so let's
Is the wall
move forward.
Is the wall solid now? Like, would it be safe to climb?
It's rough terrain, but you can get over it.
Alright, we'll just climb and
Oh.
make our way to.
I pull out my ebony fly and get on
sorry.
and fly up to the top.
All right, everybody stop there. Roll initiative.
Guess who's got advantage on initiative now?
Mm.
Let's go.
Minus
Still roll
one.
bad.
Minus one.
Yeah, right. I just jinxed myself. Where's my camera save? That was weird.
Okay, so.
Oh yeah, how do you save your camera?
Control 1 or
Control
2 or
or
3.
Alright,
And
so.
then shift 1, 2, 3 to go back to the state position.
Whoa. Lag. Oh my
For deaf and
goodness.
like if you've never done it before, you see this little circle on your table over here. So roll your initiative, and then you're gonna want to put your number on this.
Already on there.
Thank you so much for that sentinel shield, dude. It's fucking amazing.
No worries.
Yeah, it's already set to my initiative.
Cap's like, yeah, I'm not
That's
going
fucking-
last.
Of course, it
I
was the
only-
second
I
roll
only
too.
spent like
you know?
2,000 platinum on it, so it's not like
Where
I
the-
paid more money than anybody's
Oh my
ever
god,
used in the
it's
game
so
for an item.
good. I know, man. That's why I'm
on
gonna keep
someone
telling
other,
you.
On someone other than
What
myself.
am I?
That's why I keep bringing it up, man.
What am I
The
rolling?
rogue of all people.
That's my best friend. He's a real bad bitch.
Let's
There's
fucking
this,
go, dude.
There's this
Damn you,
minotaur too,
Professor.
if you want.
You got a rain
There's
on my
what?
parade.
There's what?
Thought it'd be the first time ever I was gonna go first, maybe.
Ooh, it's not a bad model.
I like it.
Yeah, it's got the nose, the
Mhm.
horns, and everything.
I like it better than any of the Hero Forge ones I've seen.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree. The hero
Yeah, that
forged
does
ones
look
do look
good.
very.
It's too cow looking. It's too friendly.
Yeah. They look like they look like Taurens off of WoW.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's actually good. Good
They're
point.
too soft. Don't. But have you seen the one I made, Joe?
No, I didn't.
I'll put it on your board there. In front of it.
What the? Look at all that deluge coming out the trees.
Whoa!
It's just
Pretty cool.
fucking pouring out of them.
Oh my god. The
It's
deluge
raining
pouring
deluge
on them.
boys.
Holy shit.
Hopefully.
All right.
So how does it work? A minotaur coming from the Fey world, how do they build labyrinths in this world? It would be completely fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like a Fey labyrinth. Oh my god, you don't want to get lost in that thing.
The mirror maze.
The whole world is a Fey
Yeah.
labyrinth.
That would be completely insane, yeah.
It'd be
That'd
like
be
a
a good-
natural mirror maze for real.
Yeah.
Like they just get lost in fucking labyrinth, but in a Fey
Well,
labyrinth.
One of the ability of a
shit.
minotaur is that they never get lost in their labyrinth. You always know the way.
Do you even know the way?
This is the way. This is the way, Mandalorian. This is the way.
I have a question. Oh, sorry, bad time, but never mind. I'll ask it later.
Oh, ask it now while we're setting up still.
If I was to take a bunch of downtime and cast Detect Magic over and over, like, can I make like a wand of Detect Magic with a bunch of charges myself since I know the spell?
Yeah, you can create one of those wands, but it requires a significant amount of time
Uh-huh.
and a little bit of gold cost, and you have to cast a spell every day.
Yeah, okay.
Can he recharge charges of my wand?
The wands are expendable, so you have to use it up and break it and make a new one.
Okay.
Break it.
Cool.
Okay,
I'm
I'm actually
so
gonna get one of the identify ones.
the
Those are
highest
good, too.
passive perception in the party is 15 on Deafen.
I got
Okay.
I got 15 as well.
Okay, and 15 was not quite enough to detect the hiding minotaurs. So the minotaurs do get one surprise round. The front line charge out of the trees towards you, and they get to where they appear here. The back line, however, they pull out these really big crossbows, and they begin shooting giant crossbow bolts in your direction.
Put them in your pocket. Or then do like this. Put them close to you.
Son of a bitch.
So that's before we even have a chance to act, right?
Yes.
Hold up my bracers of deflection. Let's go.
All right, so they've
Damn
got
cows.
not the best aim. They're not the most dexterous, but they will fire 4 arrows, and let's see, who can they see? Looks like Razor being towards the front of the pack will take the first 4 shots.
Okay, real quick.
He hasn't changed yet.
I need to see.
Wait, why am I so low? Wait, oh.
Glitch, did you go come up or are you flying there?
All right, Professor, you've got AC 16 right now? Professor?
Yes.
Okay, so they have +3 to hit, which means a 13 or better hits. And here come the 4 arrows. Or crossbow bolts, I should say.
Wouldn't my initiative be 22? Did I just not? Oh, I didn't set it. Sorry, that's my bad.
You're bad. Too late. Okay,
Yeah.
so
I put 5. I rolled a 22. I forgot to set it.
all of them miss. All of them
Damn.
miss.
3 times you said it.
Well, dude, the first time playing, I didn't know you were used to him doing the old way.
That's why I was trying to show you.
Did you put your number in this time?
Okay, you get to go before me.
Yeah.
We can't edit
Looks
it
ready.
unless you reset it. So.
Yeah, nah, don't worry about it.
Okay, so 4 large crossbow bolts come sailing past Razor and thunk into the trees back here, going over Absfor's head, chunk, 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 and vibrating in the tree with a twang as the crossbow is fired off. Immediately, there's 4 clicks. Click, 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 as a second arrow pops up into place. Repeating crossbows. That was the Minotaur's surprise round. Razor, react to that. What do you do?
Terrible shots, these Minotaurs, man. I didn't even try to dodge those. Still sleepy from drinking that tainted water. Oh, shit.
How big are these minotaurs?
Large.
Maybe this is all a dream. Razor, let's have some
It was
fun.
all a dream.
I'm gonna go in.
Is this gray stuff here like impassable terrain? What's this?
Here, let me do some lines. These are trees. Can't go through those. Can't go through that. Can't
yeah.
go through that.
Okay, cool. I thought I saw a little angle right here, but I didn't know what this did. It's just like walls of trees. Cool.
Yeah, hills, the
Yep.
cliff ledges.
This is an elevation here. The elevation changes like there and there. So they're sort of on the high ground, and you have to run uphill and around the corner to get to them. And they're shooting arrows down into this little valley where they're hoping to catch somebody in the deadfall.
Ooh, is the uphill considered like difficult terrain?
No, it's pretty smooth. You could just run up.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I run to this guy, and I'm gonna give him a good whack whack.
Okay.
Oh, blah blah. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him.
It's a lot of minotaurs.
12 does not hit.
Sure it doesn't.
Damn, you rolled a 3, boy. Don't forget you have that Jodab advantage. You can use once.
Use my advantage.
That you can use once.
Sure, I'll re-roll that. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
For min damage,
You chop him.
and then I'll do a extra attack. Second swing.
You tickled him.
15 hit.
15 just barely hits.
11 damage, so 19 damage total.
Oh, my ear.
You slice him a couple times. He barely notices.
You can see ghosts?
Dog.
And they got a pretty
And
good roll. These
there's a
three
lot of
minotaurs.
guys.
Here are
over
the
here.
minotaurs that inspired you.
Don't let them charge you.
They are massive.
Yeah, I'll shot back. There's a lot more than it looks like over here. That's my turn.
Cousin Lear.
Massacre minotaurs.
How far can I see up here?
You
I
can
up on
see
top?
you can see the minotaurs because they're high up on a hill, and all the hill sort of goes up towards the direction where
So
the
it's like a
minotaurs are coming
gentle
from.
slope all the way up.
Pretty
kinda?
pretty gentle slope. They have a little bit of a high ground. Like you can't cross this because it's impassable, but up here it's a gradual slope up and around. And they have a pretty clear line of sight down into where everybody is here.
I'm gonna pull out a javelin that is crackling with lightning,
Oh, jeez.
and I want to throw it at.
Ooh, that'll hit.
You're stealing Razor's thunder right there.
One of these two guys. I'm not sure which one hits more.
Looks like they both hit 3.
Okay. So I'll do this way because will this one hit the one in front of Razor? If I do
This one's
line?
off to the side, but you could hit this one, and this one.
What if he aimed in between these two in the back? Would it hit all of those dudes and go in between them?
You can move. You still have movement if you want to try to position yourself for a better line. Like if you were somewhere else,
Yeah,
maybe.
I didn't really see a better angle really. I mean it's 5 feet wide,
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
shoot from
large.
like
so
you can
if
shoot
I
from
shoot
like
through
right
the
here
middle. Okay.
and hit 4.
He's a dwarf, so he might not be able to get there.
I am going to use as a bonus action Misty Step
Oh.
and go right
got that
here
Mister.
No.
to this line that will hit 4.
Actually,
Right,
yeah,
and
you could probably hit 5 right there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Like the best line I can get. Hang on.
Like if you hit right here, that'd probably hit 5.
I'm seeing this one, this one, this one, and this one, but this guy looks like he's outside of it.
Okay. That sounds good. I really wanted to make sure I got this guy in front of us and as many as possible. But
What's the DC?
alright, say DC 13, I think.
Roll some damage. It's safe for half, right?
Yep. Alright.
Here comes the thunder and the lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderstruck!
Don't forget
Oh,
that the
yeah.
back guy also takes the javelin damage.
Isn't it 66?
46 according to this.
All right,
Note
not like a
card I
full
have right
not
here.
like a full-on lightning bolt, but like a lesser lightning bolt.
Yeah. 120 feet, yep. Everything in line. DC 13 dex save.
That's pretty neat, though.
And then on a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin. So I guess if... Oh, wait, I have to make a ranged weapon attack against the guy that I was actually aiming for. Sorry.
Yeah, with your strength modification.
Indeed.
This is a perfect weapon for you, Red.
It's fucking awesome. 27 to hit.
All right,
Perfect.
that'll hit.
Wow.
All right.
Kessler's doing great.
So on a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 46 lightning damage. So the javelin would be just another D6, right?
D6 or a
Javelins
D8?
are
Oh, yeah.
D6s.
Well, you
Yeah, it
can-
doesn't say on here how much damage the javelin actually does, but
That's an exceptional hit, too. Huh? 27 to hit.
on a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 46 lightning damage. So I'm assuming that 46 lightning damage is what it's already been accounted for. Sorry, yeah, just make sure I got that right. And I'll roll a
Right.
D6 real quick.
He was saying since it was such a high hit, like
Oh,
27,
right,
his
right.
AC is like 15 or
If
whatever.
it is, I would love that because I did roll a 1.
You can re-roll it. Is that the rule?
If it's exceptional, yeah.
What's the damage? 1.
Yeah, 27 to hit for 1 damage.
It's exceptional. Reroll.
Okay, yeah, I'll reroll that. Yeah, 4 more damage to the one in the back.
You had your strength on that?
Oh,
I
yeah,
do
you-
add my strength to that, don't I? I'm sorry. So that's 9 damage to the one in the back.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
He took 9 from the lightning because he saved, but then he got up to 18 damage from the actual javelin hitting him.
Or to raise it real quick and just be like, this thing's fucking fun. Thank you, man.
It's fucking great.
That is my action and my bonus action. Tonka is going to, let's see, 5, 10. Wait, so 5, 15, 25, right? 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh no, I don't want him. He's just gonna go right here. He's gonna hide behind us.
Alright.
Because he had to dash, I think, to hear it. Wait, Warhorse has what? Speed 60.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hang on. Sorry, I'm gonna come back here and let's see. Is this Minotaur, like, if he went to this spot, could he attack this Minotaur?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll use the trampling charge if horse moves at least 20 feet straight towards the creature. So I'll come up here and then I'll take like 20-foot line right there. Sorry, I have all this new stuff.
Cool. We love it.
Trample
that
his
you're
ass.
excited.
And that's just... Okay, so the way that works. The target must succeed on a DC 14 strength save or be knocked prone from trampling charge. If I move at least 20 feet straight towards the creature and then hit it with my hooves on the same attack, on the same turn, which I'm going to here. I should do that first.
Horse has a long body, so he fills 2 squares.
Okay. So 10, I assume that probably misses.
No hit.
Okay.
The thick carapace
So-
of the Minotaur repels the attack.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to make that save because I didn't hit with the hooves. So I have to hit with that hooves attack and move 20 feet straight towards him in the same time, and then it gets that save. That ends my turn.
So, this Minotaur that took a bunch of damage is going to swing his axe, and he tries to swing on Captain Kazanlir Longbrew. He's got an 18 to hit. Doesn't hit your armor. This one, he's going to go 5, 10, 15... 20, 25. He's going to sort of move here, and he's going to swing on Razor. Doesn't look like he has multi-attack, so he makes one swing on Razor. He only has 13 to hit, which doesn't hit Razor. This Minotaur, he's going to move into this gap here. Nah, that doesn't work. Let's see. He'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He gets here. Not quite close enough to swing on anybody. Okay, so he does nothing. Maybe he'll dash. Let's see.
I'll be right back. 1 sec.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's charging towards the group in front of the deadfall, looking for easy pickings while his allies take on these guys up here. This one here, this Minotaur that emerged from the trees, looks bigger and meaner than the others. And what he's going to do is he's going to draw from his back a gigantic gold embossed flamberge of enormous size. And,
Flambert, it's
Kinda
like the
pissed him
wavy
off.
sword.
it is the wavy greatsword. And he will hold it up in the air and he will shout some stuff in Sylvan. Does anybody here speak Sylvan?
Sylvan's Elven,
Speak
right?
Sylvan.
Okay, Razor. What he says when he lifts his sword into the air is he activates the magic of the sword, and what he's saying is that he calls on the power of the fire giants to obliterate man-flesh. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Kazanlir's a dwarf. Razor, do you look human?
I'm half elf, so kind of.
All right. He can see Davis. Davis looks human, right?
I'm human. Yeah.
5, 10, 15,
Sylvan isn't
20,
elvish, by the way. Just
25,
FYI.
30,
Did the Griffin get an, or the
35,
Griffin get
40.
an attack of opportunity on the Minotaur?
I guess so.
Oh, let's go Tonka. One shot. $19 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll some damage.
Sorry, I'm getting some lag on the little dice roller here.
Should work now.
8 bludgeoning damage.
He takes it.
Sweet. Thank you, Barker.
The flamberge gives him reach because it's enormous and long, and he will swing it in a big overhead arc at Antonio Davis.
Of course he does.
That is a 24 to hit, and it does.
Doesn't hit.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
I'll use my reaction to cast a spell called Silvery Barbs.
What's that do?
Let me read the description for you. Silvery Barbs. You magically distract the triggering creature and turn its You magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The triggering creature must reroll the d20 and use the lower roll. Casting time is one reaction, which you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of you succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw. You can then choose this is the second part of the description of the spell. You can then choose a different creature you can see within range. You can choose yourself. The chosen creature has advantage on its next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
So you basically gave him disadvantage on that attack. So
and
I'll,
give another creature I can see advantage.
so I'll reroll it.
including myself.
The other one's a nat 20.
God damn it.
Oh.
Bad day for Antonio Davis.
The creature must and use the lower roll. He doesn't get the crit at least.
Yeah, he didn't get the crit, but he did hit you for a ton of damage. This is going to suck. So, Antonio Davis, when a giant-sized flamberge hits you, it does 48 plus 1 damage, plus his strength 4, so that's 48 plus 5.
4d8, not 48.
4d8.
You said 48. I was like, what the fuck?
You give me advantage.
Yeah, that's other part of the spell.
See if you get lucky on the damage. Nope. 22 damage from the chop.
Damn.
That's technically right about average, so.
And his sword,
Damn.
his sword glows red and fiery as he swings it, and when it cleaves through your body, shards of piercing energy spray out from the blade as it's passing through your body and do significant extra damage. So now roll a DC 17 con save.
You just got fucked up, yo.
Ooh.
What the
You
hell?
have your advantage thing.
That's some kind of nasty smite right there.
What's my con? Con's 2, baby. Here we go.
Favor realm sucks, guys.
Yes, great, guys.
We should have gone to the underworld.
A nat 20, baby. Woo!
Make sure you get the deluge.
All
out
right,
of their hooves.
so you managed to soak the damage, so instead of 26 extra damage, you only take 13 extra damage. But it's still enough to drop you.
What the fuck?
Oh,
I'm back.
Mm.
One shot.
And when his weapon passes through you and does that crazy sharding energy, all of the magic that was in the blade sort of evaporates instantly, and it no longer seems to have that enchantment going.
Whoa.
Good fight, Joe.
I didn't even do it.
Whoa.
Is Joe dead?
Jesus.
Good
Yeah,
fight.
Yeah, he is down. He is
He-
definitely
he's-
unconscious.
Yeah, okay, he's
unconscious.
unconscious. Okay.
Oh, okay, Ninja. When I said I was casting my familiar spell earlier, I'm a familiar to Raven.
Cool.
Just figured I'd mention that.
What's Tonka's AC?
11.
11. All right, the Minotaur archers see Tonka attacked their chief, and they take aim at Tonka. I've got a 9, a 20, 19 plus
No.
1, and another 9. So I think only
Okay.
one of those hit.
Okay.
Tonka,
Just brought him out.
Tonka
I
takes
can't believe you put him up there.
I'm sorry, Tonka.
Tonka takes 8 damage. Probably survives it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You saw you handle it.
I tell him to retreat.
Fly, Tonka, fly.
And that's all I got. Morkan. You just saw
There we go.
Antonio Davis
Alright.
practically get cleaved in half.
Yeah. He only had one attack, huh?
Will he ever sing again?
Yeah, all the Minotaurs can only make one attack.
What
Man,
the
I'm getting some
fuck just
like
happened?
bad lag tonight. Oof.
I think it's like the storms. guys.
ping to
Like, there's some
Creus
pretty
is
good,
1,000
big
right now.
storms, all the
Mine
way
too.
through the
It's
east
pretty bad.
coast.
Okay, yeah, that's probably what it is.
So I shoot. I will focus on the chief because that thing has to go down.
Sorry,
and
I'll
I'm
move
attacking-
Tonka back in a second.
I'm attacking with advantage.
Yep.
Should I do sharpshooter?
Ooh, jeez.
I'm gonna.
I can't do anything.
You know
right
that a
now.
15 will hit.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna use a sharpshooter and see. 22 to hit.
Yep.
With 27 damage for the first arrow,
Right in the face.
and then I'll attack it again. 21 to
Just
hit
need a meat shield.
Another hit.
with 25 damage extra.
You put him at
Wow.
60 damage. 2 shots to the
Yeah.
face, and he recoils in pain.
I
And,
might have missed something. Quick question. Like on my javelin attack, since it's like an attack, would I have then been able to use extra attack and attack with my axe or not? Like would I have been able to like switch to the axe for extra attack?
You had to use. Did you have your axe out already?
Well, yeah, I had the axe out, originally, but yeah, I would have like. I
So you
had
just
to
walk
pull out
around
the
with your axe in your
javelin.
hands at all times?
No, when the fight started, I pulled out the axe. Right, but then I would have pulled out the javelin. No, yeah, okay.
Because you can only pull out one thing. That's
Yeah,
my point.
No, that's why I asked. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't
You
sure.
use your second attack action to pull out your axe, so now you don't have to.
Devin just heard 2 loud thwaps and was like, howitzers, hey?
Yeah, right. Well, no, I would have had like the axe shield, then I would have had to pull out the javelin to throw it. Like, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to.
Dude's like, oh fuck, that hurt.
You done, Chris?
Two of the arrows, about the 2 arrows had fire damage, and he took like out of these damage was 8 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, he has no special resistance to fire that you can see. He takes all the damage that you did.
And fucking Antonio is down.
I'll make a death save.
On your turn, you
Can
get to
I-
make a death save.
Can I take one of my potion of greater healing and shove it in his mouth?
With your bonus
Once that is
action?
in my
Yeah.
belt? I'll
Well,
do that.
you have multi-attack, right? So you use your action, so yeah, you still have bonus action.
Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll take one of the greater healing off my belt, and then I'll shove it in his mouth.
Okay, roll some healing.
Force feed him.
Antonio Davis needs to roll a con save.
Yeah. What is the greater healing again?
44 plus 4.
A con save.
I thought it was +8. Okay.
Yeah, maybe it is. I'm not sure. You might want to look that one up.
10 con save.
Okay. What is your con modifier?
2.
2.
Greater potion or healing is 44 plus 4.
You took more than 28 damage, so I guess it wouldn't really matter. You get the wound either way.
So I'm gonna be healing you for 11.
Okay, you get 11 hit points back. But
And
you'll have an injury. So let's see what piercing damage does as far as injuries go.
oh, by the way, this dude is gonna be taking 2 bleeding damage, I guess. Each
Oh
round.
yeah, you do the bleeding damage.
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna move back a little bit. I can still shoot them from a distance.
A little scared, are you?
I don't
blame
really
you.
like big cows with, big swords and shit like that.
Can't blame you. Usually we eat them, and it looks like they're trying to
I
eat
mean,
us.
Davis just got cleaved nearly in half.
Yeah,
Well,
but I
yeah.
hit the guy for 60, so I hope it's gonna put a little bit of fear in his eyes.
Might make him
worry,
rage
man.
and do more
Don't
damage.
Alright.
worry.
So, Antonio Davis, you awaken in horrible pain. You're covered in huge bruises over an extensive portion of your anatomy. Anytime you suffer bludgeoning or force damage during this combat, you suffer an additional point of bludgeoning or force damage. The bruising heals if you receive magical healing. Alternatively, it heals on its own in 2 weeks.
Oh, sorry, I'm
I'll heal
wrong.
it.
I said
We'll-
you get 11, but you actually got 15 back because it's a +4.
Oh yeah, you forgot to add the plus 4.
Yep. Sorry about that.
Hang on, what was the total damage you took?
You should be at 13 now
Total?
because he was at -2. Or I don't know if it works. that way
22
if
and
you have-
13, so 35.
35. All right.
Actually, when you heal somebody that is minus, do you have to heal the minus before he starts gaining?
Now he drops to 0. So you've currently healed 11 of his 35 severe bruises.
No, it was 11 plus 4.
Yeah, I forgot the +4.
Okay. 15 of 35.
That's a little bit better. And I yelled to ask for it, get the hell out of there, come back over here.
I'm on a fly. I'm on my fly. I'm just gonna fly straight up.
Oh, okay.
It's still Jodab's turn though, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Debus has to do something. He has to.
So you are lying prone, covered in bruises, severely injured. I imagine you use half your movement to stand up, right?
Yeah, I used half my movement to stand up. That's what I did.
What do you do next? The
Um,
Minotaur leers at you with 2 arrows sticking out of his face and his giant nostrils flaring in anger. He's just staring
just
at you
took
with his
60,
bloodshot
right?
eyes.
He took
Yeah.
60 damage.
He's taken 60 damage.
Does he look okay, or?
He hasn't dropped yet.
Well, I mean, like, any noticeable an impact at all?
My ping's like
Um,
1,000 to everybody.
You can tell he is badly injured by the 2 arrows sticking out of his head.
Yeah, you can see like blood pouring out and kind of burn all around the sores.
He's flaring his nostrils and blood is like leaking out of his nose from his brain.
So, is he wearing any metal?
No. The Minotaur is
metal?
armored only in his skin and his fur. They're not even wearing
What about
clothing.
his weapon?
See his
What about
big
his
old
weapon?
Minotaur dong.
The weapon
Bang
is
him
metal,
down.
yep.
All right, cool. I say, oh yeah, that's gonna be my weapon next, and I cast heat metal at a level 3 on it
Mm,
on
feels like a waste.
thing.
Well, the
So
important
my
question is the
metal-
handle metal or is the handle wood?
Like these big swords and everything, there's always like a core that's made of metal, at least on the inside.
You cause the
Everybody
object to
said
glow.
999 to Creus right now.
He
Yeah.
takes 2d8.
No?
He takes
Not
3d8 fire damage.
Not me.
I think it's just me and you, Kev.
Yeah, then we'll
Yeah.
rejoin.
What was that?
You guys got storms?
My ping's been 1,000 to you for the last 5
Yeah,
minutes.
You
I
can't use
click
that
on anything.
anymore.
It snowed here, but it didn't seem that stormy, really.
It's not storming here now. It's cold. That's it.
No, but like it depends, like the internet, like what the lines are using, everything. Could
Yeah,
be
that's
going
what I was
down.
asking. 'Cause it was just me and Barker. Everyone else seemed fine. So
10
reconnect.
damage,
All right.
Could be the router.
and it's glowing
Yeah, I'm
red
getting
hot, and he
Over
would,
300 ping to Barker right now. Oh, no, it's back.
he has to make a Constitution saving throw or drop the weapon.
It's a big cow. I'm gonna save.
So is he gonna drop it, or is he going to?
Oh yeah, he drops it immediately. It's laying on the ground. With a heavy clatter, it drops to the stones.
Cool. So
fine, but
it now
oh
has.
god.
It's now heated, and for my bonus action, I reach for my pocket and take my greater health push.
I just saved the table in case we have to, in case there's problems.
Yeah, good idea.
I use.
Oh my god, is it already 1 in the morning? I'm surprised. Time
Oh,
flies.
22. It's fun though.
Time flies when you're arguing about curses for 2 hours.
That
2, I thought it was 3.
was
been.
several hours of good RP.
Yeah.
Oof, like
Oh.
yeah, I reconnect and
I
it's
heal
just
for
like,
another
nah.
12.
I don't even see you yet, Kevin.
Yeah, nothing's even starting to load.
But your Discord, like both of you, is not even like affected. I don't know what.
So I heal for 12, and for my bonus action. Oh, that was my bonus action. Sorry.
That'd be
Wait.
tabletop, man. Like,
Yeah, it's a bonus action, right? To use something off my belt.
Yep. And if you've got it in a quick slot, you can use a bonus action to grab it and drink it.
Cool. And
How much healing was that again? I have to add it to the card here.
4d4
another
plus
12.
4. And
So,
okay.
yeah, I'm at 27.
Your bruises are starting to go away.
Yeah, 2 greater healing potions later, and I'm still. Oh, he doesn't have reach anymore because he doesn't have the weapon, right?
Right.
Cool. Now I back up, and I can.
Remember,
move.
rough terrain there. You probably can't go far.
Yeah.
You only have 15 feet of movement left.
Can I move
And
here?
you'd
Sure.
have to move around me.
Can I move here?
No, that's too far.
Could be here.
You can move only about 7 foot in there.
And that's going to put you right on the edge of a bit of a cliff. But that's fine. You can go there.
Okay. Well,
could
what
move
about?
here.
Shit.
You can move towards the side instead if you want, towards Borker. But you're not going to be fully out of the way, you know.
I just. Oh, I want to fucking back up there.
I think your first idea was probably the best one. Put some distance between you and them.
Yeah.
However,
I'll move right here.
if you get
I'll
knocked
move
off
right-
there, you could take like a d6 fall damage.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't take a d6 fall damage. Yeah, I'll just move right there. That's fine.
All right. Abforth.
I order my fly to fly 60 feet straight up in there. Wait, hang on, maybe not 60 feet.
How'd you make
Let me
your character?
Let me
fly?
read something.
Man, I need a magic carpet or something.
Did you attach the candle to your head?
No, I just
He's
got it
like,
balanced on my head.
I really need this ladder. Now I need a magic carpet.
Can't tell if that's sarcasm or not because it's not even touching your head.
No, I just have
Like
it
the
sitting
ladder,
on my
though.
character model.
To be honest.
Touching bounding boxes.
See, my freaking potion thingy that you gave me, Ninja, look at this. It got big and it won't get smaller.
Yeah, I had to manually edit the size of it numerically using the gizmo tool for volume scale, and I made it 0.05 of its normal size.
I use my bonus action to pull a shiny gem off of a pouch of my belt.
Okay.
And I crush it.
Mm.
And in this space here, an air elemental appears. I can't ping for some reason.
You're still trying to join, Kevin?
Here.
Yeah, I can't get back in. It's doing
Brooker's
some
lagging
weird
too.
shit.
Workers
Can you try to
spiking
restart
up
the
to
game?
300.
That's because when I restarted Steam, Steam automatically started downloading some shit, and I just paused it.
Oh, I see. If needed,
Do you have any kind of model for an air elemental, possibly, Ninja?
Looking for one.
if needed, we might have to restart. I don't know, like with Borker, he's at 99 too.
That
but
one's
he
kinda
seems
cool.
to not be lagging in game though.
As an update
What for
Or
the
something.
game or?
for something on Steam. Check Steam, Worker. Make sure you're not downloading anything.
Steam
not-
doesn't
I've already
download
checked.
while you're playing games. Well, I guess unless you turn the setting off, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
no,
Yeah,
internet's fine. It's
When I take a
I
look
don't
at
know.
tabletop, it says complete this update yesterday at 2:17 p.m.
I'll use Gerard the Butler as an air
That's what they're
elemental.
Oh, is this not visible to you?
No,
Yeah. Well,
he's
Alright,
got a
let's see
certain
what
set of
happens.
he's got a certain set of skills.
interesting. So this is just a ball.
Give me a
It's not
second.
even a model at all. It's just an invisible
No,
hitbox.
bring it back. Bring it back, Ninja.
I can't.
Ooh.
You can't?
I'm just getting constant error and script custom models. It's weird.
The models you're using don't have hitboxes. That's why you can't like balance it on your dude's head. It doesn't have fluid hitboxes. It's not like a
Right.
square around your character.
Does this one appear? Can you see this one?
Nope.
Leave it there for a second.
What
Whoa, what
about
the heck
this
is
one?
that?
Can you see this one?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that one's got a
horrible.
shitty texture.
I can't see anything. I think it's
Can you
because
see-
I'm lagging so bad.
Yeah,
Mm.
might be it.
Was anybody else able to see that first one that was a bird?
Yes, I was able to see it.
Okay, so I'll just have Ninja move it for me. I have that air elemental step forward into the square that both of these minotaurs are occupied, and use his special recharge ability called Whirlwind. Each creature in the elemental space must make a DC 13 strength saving throw. On a failure, the target takes 3d8 plus 2 bludgeoning damage and is flung up to 20 feet away in a random direction and knocked prone. If thrown, a target strikes an object. If a thrown target strikes an object, such as a floor or wall, the target takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it was thrown. If the target is thrown at another creature, that creature must succeed a DC 13 saving throw or take the same damage and be knocked prone. If the saving throw is successful, the target takes half the bludgeoning damage and isn't flung away or knocked prone.
There's
I
a
will
lot of
be
us.
right back.
There's a lot of us that are in, danger of being hit by this.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, there's also cliffs over here that they could fly off of.
We're gonna lose the loot. Uh-oh.
I'm not worried. You're worried about the freaking loot. You got a cliff behind you. You're gonna get a giant ass minotaur thrown into you, and then you're gonna get. You're gonna take damage upon damage, and you're like, oh, I'm worried about the loot.
Sorry, which spell was that?
Died from these guys.
Have you not been in this party for a long time? Oh wait.
Jesus.
That's the wind elemental's ability, right? Wind
It's a
elemental.
Self-preservation
recharge
be
ability
damned.
called Whirlwind.
Well, I saved the
attached to their
sword at least.
elemental.
We'll get
Let
the
the
sword.
worker go, guys.
It's a recharge ability that's connected to it's part of the air elemental stat block called Whirlwind.
Alright, DC 13
You should shit
strength.
into your horn.
DC that's the next plan. DC 13 strength save.
Okay. Well, he's got
sure that'll
plus
make it.
4, so
They both have to make the save, by the way.
is he moving into their space? So it's these two that are targeting?
Yeah, he's gonna be right here in between the two of them.
The Minotaur Chief strengths it out and is not thrown. The Minotaur Warrior fails and is thrown.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast Silvery Barbs again on the Minotaur Chief, making him reroll.
'Kay.
And I'm gonna give myself advantage.
He failed. Alright, so they both take 3d8 plus 2 and are flung 20 feet away from the elemental in a random direction.
In a random direction.
I'll roll a couple d8s for random direction.
Let me get the damage roll made.
Is that the ice bird from freaking League of Legends? Nivea or whatever the heck it was called. Anivia?
Yeah, it's from League of
Economy is
Legends.
still
Oh, you lucky son of a.
Upside down it says dead.
I noticed that.
That's cool. They're all
Prone,
dead.
though, right?
How much damage is that, Barker?
I had to pull my. I had to get some more D8s out of my bag. Sorry. 8 plus 8, 16 plus whatever the plus was, plus 2, so 18.
18.
And then they take 1d6 falling damage or bludgeoning damage if they hit anything after they fly. If it's a creature, the creature also takes the damage.
So an extra d8 fall damage?
Our enemy just
D6.
D6.
Yes. Barker getting really high ping and then it goes back down.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked at the moment, so
Do you want me to
hopefully it'll
restart the router,
straighten
Kev?
itself out.
Yeah, you guys might want to
Oh,
enter Barker's
hold on.
goal.
I just seen Britt have 500 as well.
So the air elemental flings away both minotaurs. The one minotaur flops down a cliff, taking a bunch of fall damage, and he's in a bad position. The minotaur chief is flung against a tree where the branch of the tree impales him through the spine, and he goes limp.
Damn.
What
You're
the
welcome.
That
Nice.
guy Had a really tough time with it.
Absforth, my hero.
And then I want the air elemental to move to this square for the rest of its movement on its turn.
So he actually had to move into their space to make that whirlwind happen.
Absolutely.
So
and
that's
it only
part
can be
of his
done,
movement.
It says recharge 4 to 6. I guess you got to roll a d6 and get a 4 to 6 for that to recharge. Is that
Correct.
what that means?
On his turn, you can roll it and see if he
Yeah.
gets it back.
Okay. So I want him to end his movement right here beside Razor. And those 4. He's a large creature, so he'll occupy all 4 of those squares.
Alright.
And then that was my action and bonus action. For my I've used a reaction on the spell. I have 2 spell slots left. If I use my interaction, I'm going to pull out the Horn of Valhalla from my bag, and that will be the end of my turn.
Everybody's like, pull out everything you've got. The strongest shit you've got.
Do you want me to restart the router real quick?
I mean, you can try. I don't know if it'll help or not, but yeah. I mean, maybe. I'm
Alright,
making a sandwich right now. I can't get back in. I don't know if it'll help, but
I'm gonna
You guys might want
disconnect
just-
and restart the router.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys might want to restart your systems too, because like your Discord is working fine. Like there's no lag or anything crackling.
No robot
So it's
voice.
like tabletop. Could be
the Barker
Steam or
sounds
something.
robot to me, so I don't know.
Yeah, both of you are having. You're in the same house. How is that even possible?
I don't know, man. Won't make no sense.
I guess it's not peer to peer. It's got to go to the Discord server and then bounce back, and it's not doing well.
Or could
So it's
be a
5G
Steam server.
towers, man. The 5G towers. So that's the end of Barker's turn, right? So it goes to Deafened, List Screwed.
Yep.
Nice, definitely.
So he's down the hill, the one Minotaur right here.
Yeah, he did.
So I'm assuming I can see this guy right here that's right next to
Yep.
Captain Kazanleer. Alright, so I'll use my bonus action to dismount because I was mounted onto Ron there. Yes, I said it that way. Yeah. Deal with it.
Dismount.
I don't think it's an action to dismount. It's like half your movement.
Really? Okay. Then my bonus action will be to cast Hunter's Mark. So, let me add that back to my roller and fire. Reel back with a strong arrow. I was gonna do something different, but actually, do I know that the other Minotaurs are back there, up over top of the hill? Can I see that far?
It's all uphill. They're able to see you. You're able to see them.
Huh?
Huh?
Yes.
And Judge,
You're able to see them. Yeah, that's what he
You
said.
cut out right whenever he said something.
You're able to see them.
Okay. Alright.
That's weird because I don't even have lag at all. Everybody's like ping is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It bounced a minute ago,
So
but it's
I
normal
just
now.
reel back, fire a strong.
I get
arrow.
excited before you shoot, and just like he's about to kill it like Morkan does.
And oh jeez, really 14 to hit misses.
No, it actually hits. Their armor class is 14.
Ooh.
Oh no shit. So and 22 damage.
Yeah. Like
that
an archer
including-
shoot off now.
Does Hunter's Mark increase your damage?
Hunter's Mark, yeah, it actually gives me an extra D6.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And that
thought it did.
D8 is cold damage, by the way.
All right.
Chili.
Fire and ice over here. What the fuck?
All 6 of the Minotaur's nipples harden.
Just wait till I hit him.
Like I'm the healer.
And yeah, that's.
I'm gonna heal him to
that's all
death.
That's all I got.
Well, let me show you how it's done real quick. All right, so I fly up. Oh, I gotta slap this on my character. Hey, hold on. We're having technical difficulties here.
That's right.
Damn it.
Why don't you just lock it together?
Because the whole point of it like this was to be able to remove it. Thought.
No, I just lock it for now.
Okay. Now. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna combine it. Attach an object to the other one. Parent-child relationship. Sure.
Oh, wait. Don't do that right there. You're gonna lock the fucking board.
How? I'm gonna attach it to my guy.
Usually when you do attaching, you should try to put your pieces on the wooden part of the board on the outside just to be safe.
Okay.
Even the slightest bit of lag can make it like attached to the board, and it's a huge colossal pain in the ass to get it off.
Roger that. Wait, what? I just dealt someone my card.
Oh yeah, it's going into the area.
There.
Options,
it's safe over here.
hands, disable. That shouldn't happen anymore.
Got it. Sorry, I thought I was prepared for this.
All good, man. Did you see how long Castellan's turn takes now?
Gosh. Forever.
Lining up a lightning bolt's not easy.
Just kidding.
He gets a feel of what it's like being a spellcaster. Spend like 10 minutes debating which line you're going to shoot it.
Honestly, I thought my turn was gonna be. I'm gonna have a death save.
Fortunately, your friend stuffed potions in your butt. You're going to love my new healing potion. Oh god, kill me.
Okay.
Luckily, he gave me one.
I was over here.
Whatever. You know he's writing a new ballad about that freaking experience.
This will be like the sequel to his initial ballad about fighting a minotaur.
Yeah.
It's the second chapter.
This will be his kinky version. It all started when he shoved a bottle up my bum.
It all started back at the bugbear camp whenever he made love to sweet, sweet bugbears. Alright.
Just so we're clear, in my ballad, my new ballad, I am not gonna be the one who took the fucking.
We'll all be in the audience. It didn't happen like that. It didn't happen like that.
That's not true. Right.
No one's gonna care about me. We're gonna say it was poor Tonka. Poor Tonka took the first strike.
Poor Tonka.
The Minotaurs are really cruel people, and they were trying to kill the poor baby griffin.
Oh, so there's gonna be no mention of the freaking, bottle up the bum?
No. We're gonna. I have a healing staff. I'm a healer. I got heals.
How'd you heal from your back?
Welcome back.
What are you talking about?
We're back on top.
I don't
Technically, it's
stand up
Glitch's
for
turn.
Glitch, did you do your move?
I'm doing it right now. I drew a deal around these guys.
Yep.
And what I'm doing is I'm casting Ice Storm.
Ooh.
A hail of rock hard ice
Working.
pounds
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
ground in a 20-foot radius. Which I guess it'd be a circle, not a square. I don't know.
Discord's working, but like nothing else is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't open any websites or anything.
Did you ever restart your computer?
Oh yeah, restart a computer, restart a router. Internet's just fucked.
Strange as hell.
If it happens every once in a while when you live way out in the country,
I think it's
internet
kind
just sucks ass for a little while.
of like that. I'm really bad at it, but that's what's happening. And they must make a dex saving throw.
This is a 20-foot radius here. You could probably even get that one in the back in it.
Well, fuck yeah. That's way better than I thought.
Is
Do
that
that.
fairy fire?
Negative.
What was it again?
This is Ice Storm.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think you can get that guy in the back. Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
if you can put it there, it hits 3.
Hell yeah. All right. So they all got to make a dex saving throw, DC 17.
Fail, fail, and hang on, it's close. Fail.
Hello.
He missed it by 1 on that last one.
Damn.
Get wrecked.
Nice.
All right. So 2d8, which is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9. So they take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
And then, hold on, 4d6.
And cold.
Gotta take that cold damage. All right, 4d6.
Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Aw. 1. All right, so let's see. I got 3, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 5. So 14 cold damage.
So 23 all in all.
And hailstones turn the storm's area of effect into difficult terrain.
Ooh.
What you're saying is we're not gonna be able to get to the ones in the back.
Our arrows will.
Oh,
What I'm saying is they won't be able to get to us.
they're not trying to get to us. They're archers.
They're minotaurs. Trust me, they'll charge us or whatever.
This one dies. Ah! Stones clobber his face, crush his brain, and he dies.
Nice.
All right, that puts us back at the top. Razor,
Yeah.
you are in the
And they're
thick of
not all
things with whirling air elemental to your right, Casimir to your left, dead minotaur dropping in front of you. One angry minotaur, partially frozen. 23 damage on him.
I'm going to hit him.
He snarls. Brrr.
19 hit.
Sure does.
20 damage.
Nice.
Going in for an extra attack. Swing back the opposite direction. 15?
All right.
11 damage.
2 solid hits, and he lurches in pain. But he hasn't dropped yet.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay.
Kevin, do you want us to do your action?
Yeah, I guess so. I can't get back in.
So, you want to attack the one close to you with your axe? Is that what we're looking for, or
Probably.
So,
yeah.
let's see. You're going to have to step onto the dead body of the Minotaur. But, yeah, you can get in there.
like here? And then give it a nice little attack there. Who's gonna roll for him? Do you roll, Ninja, or do
Might
we...
just give it a second. I was just able to join the lobby, so maybe he can.
I can't join. I have P2P connection to Dirty Brick keeps failing. I'm getting
Error
7,000 errors
custom
on
model.
custom models, not being able to load.
Yep, same.
I just was fucked every time I try and join. It's like, nope. 7,500 errors on custom models.
Yeah,
And
Can't
then
connect to
time it out.
anything, huh?
I'm
Why
getting
don't you
the
save
same.
the table and try to restart
Everything
it?
else is fine. My internet, fucking Discord, YouTube, no problem.
Well, it is 1 in the morning. Should we call it there and try to pick up with better luck next week?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds
I can-
good to me.
I'm
Probably
one
a
of the
good
few that
idea.
can't
I
catch
can
All right.
try to-
so it sounds better to us than others, I imagine.
Do you guys want me to
Right.
try to restart the table and
I guess so.
join and see what happens?
Save it first.
Just gonna try a restart on the table,
Yeah,
see if
I
that
think we
works.
can
If
finish
not, we
this
can call it.
bit of combat real quick.
These guys have a lot of hit points. It would probably take you at least several rounds. Several full,
yeah.
cycles of everybody going in order to defeat all of these archers in the back. I plan to have them
Oh,
retreat
nice
a little bit.
convoy.
They're going to retreat a little bit and shoot at you from a distance, so it's probably going to prolong the fight. At least 3 or 4 rounds, I think.
Oh.
So if we save it...
Maybe reinforcements coming.
Ninja just told you to go the fuck to bed or go kill zombies.
I'm actually laying in the bed already, so it doesn't.
I'm gonna go kill zombies.
Kitty.
I'm down.
Hopefully the
Maybe
server
they'll
works.
fucking let me play Zomboid since they won't let me play tabletop.
Right. Did you save it, Chris?
I'm trying.
I'm glad
Is it
you're getting
doing
the same
game?
shit I was there, Barker, because I was about to ask you if you ever left and rejoined, because
Save and load.
as soon as I left, that was what was happening every time.
Yeah, it was constantly refreshing. It was trying to load the same model and have like 3,000 errors, then it would move to another model and have like 3,000 errors, and then.
Yeah.
Those models are there. It's just unable to contact the server to grab them, I guess.
You know what I haven't done? I haven't continued the Expanse in several weeks.
I think my internet's just bucked man, as well.
Damn it, Kevin.
For
I
some
don't see
reason,
that.
Prius and my house just are like, nah, bro.
I'm not able to save it for some reason.
Yeah, it's unable to connect to the tabletop servers, I guess.
Well, that would explain it as well.
Well, I do have.
Fucking
give me a second.
Kevin.
He's at it again.
We got something saved not too far away. I'm sure.
Oh,
No,
did
no,
somebody
no,
say
no,
there was a
just
new
don't-
season of The Boys coming out next month?
What?
Not next month. No, it's not next month. It's May. Or it's like, or no, July. Sorry, July.
Why did you do that to
Don't-
me,
Don't
dude?
exit, Chris. Just give
Well,
it
I leave my computer turned on for an entire week.
I took a screenshot. I took a screenshot if we need to rebuild where we're at.
Yeah.
We'll be able to do that. We should take notes on how much damage they've got.
I will give you a little bit of hope. This season of The Expanse only has 6 episodes, and they're all out. So.
That's it? It's just 6?
Yeah, but they're all out. So if you want to watch it, you can get them all at once.
Are they doing like Ozark Part 1, Part 2 bullshit this time?
Funny
Oh, no.
what? 10 more points of healing.
This was like
You hear
it for
about
the
bruises?
Expanse, wasn't it? It's like the last season.
You know, it says the season finale, not the series finale. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, Ninja, like the last save that I have, autosave. Ah, shit. It's like 8:43 p.m.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, it won't let me save. Like my guess is that every.
Wow.
Uh,
I mean, what? Load the
Yeah, I would just say just wait.
all that damage and shit on the Minotaurs.
I mean, are you about to go to bed, Chris?
it doesn't matter. Like if it's not gonna save, it's not gonna save. You know.
Well, I mean, once the server comes up, it'll let you save.
And when is that? Like,
Yes,
and
I
is there
mean-
any guarantee of that? Like, you know what I mean?
I was just saying, like, if you're not gonna go to bed right away, like, give it, an hour, maybe, if you can.
So generally, when this bug happens, you're just not going to be able to save. We'll have to reconstruct
maybe
this.
on the stream.
Let's see, your Griffin's got 11 of 19.
Uh-huh.
So I marked down all of the hit points that all of these units have lost, and we can reconstruct this from the screenshot if we have to.
Okay.
So
Yeah, and we're
Yeah, I'm
gonna-
having
we
trouble
shouldn't
connecting
lose
to
anything.
Zomboid servers too, man. Like,
that's
just have
pretty
to-
bad.
Just have to you want to try to reload the table, Ninja, and see if we can get it back in.
You could try quick
Is
rewind.
it like if we, no, I can't. Oh, rewind it.
Let's see what that does.
Yeesh. Oh, you did it. Oh, the game just
Alright.
crashed.
Disconnected from server.
The game just fucking crashed when that happened.
You
Wow.
know what?
That
I
answers that
remember-
question.
I remember when the fucking sound went away. At some point, that sound right here went away. The rain and all that shit.
Yeah, but
I
we,
just-
we moved maps. It wasn't raining in the new area.
All right. Thanks for watching Twitch. I'm going to end the stream there.